Too late. We're live.
Wow!
Oh.
Well, that was off.
Hold on.
Let me get a 5-second delay.
Oop. I unplugged the headphones.
Your headphones were fucking loud.
Well, I had it crimped because I don't have speakers on the monitor.
Oh, no. It is.
Anyway.
The DM's mic's not working.
Oh, damn it.
Welcome to the Bullies of Bed Dragon of Bluefield, here on White Rabbit Gaming, where a bunch of us get together, roll some dice.
And kill stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully
Two.
Oh, yeah, we need to do that. I don't have a song prepared, so...
I just rolled some dice, so I rolled a dice.
If the feedback of the music gets too loud, let me know.
Yeah, you might have to put it towards the center because the microphone's right close to you. Well, I was going to say more towards the candy bowl.
I mean, I have to be able to, actually touch it, John.
Or, face the speaker towards, Harrison or something.
I think it is face towards Armin.
Where's your iPad? Where's your tablet?
In my lap.
Okay.
Well, this is a great start.
It's okay, I started off with a 2. It's better than a 1, so...
True. And that one.
What'd you get?
Oh, I got 2.
What'd you get?
The
2.
First roll.
Nikki?
11.
11. You two, re-roll.
What'd you get, John?
1.
That one.
Natural 20.
18.
Take us away, Rob.
Okay. I really
Alright.
should have watched the video before I came over tonight.
Swing it, that's good.
Alright. So, we were last at these mine areas. We knew they were mines because Ghost Stack and I are dwarves and we know mine stuff. Actually, mostly Ghost Stack knew. I was just kind of there. But we sensed there was something in there. And when we went in there, we almost got lost. We almost tripped a trap. If somebody wasn't on the flying carpet, they might have tripped the trap.
Was it me? Oh.
I'm just gonna think it was
I
you
didn't think I
anyway.
was on the carpet. I thought I wasn't allowed on the carpet.
Yeah, you banned carpet privileges.
Anyway, we made our way through the mines. We took very long time deciding which direction to go, as is par for the course for us.
As is tradition.
It ended up wouldn't have mattered which way we went because they both kind of went the same way. And then we ran into a giant, frost giant, who had a young white dragon chained up. I used magic missile and freed the dragon. It helped us for a little bit until we killed the giant. And then it was angry because it was captured. So then it attacked us. So we had to kill it. Now we also found a silver raven of wondrous power.
Oh,
Using
I have an
that,
alchemy jug as well.
using that, we sent word to the town that the dragon is on its way. We killed the giant. We also took the giant's toe. Did we take anything else of the giant's?
Pants.
Yeah, we did. We took the pants.
Alchemy jug.
Mm-hmm. But most importantly, the pants.
Yes.
You also found... Hold on. Staff of Healing and a bag of
Staff of
gems.
healing.
Yeah.
Bag of gems.
Golden staff with a red ruby heart.
Yep.
And then the silver raven. I probably should have looked at my notes before I just started talking.
Meh. Excuse me.
Oh, I also got a thing where I could use subtle spell once. So yeah, we took a rest.
You got one sorcery point. Once it's gone, it's gone.
So yeah, we took a rest. after we sent the... See, I don't remember taking the rest, I guess. I knew I thought we were heading back down just because we knew the dragon was on its way. We sent word with the
You were
raven.
taking a rest, and then you were going to make your way down.
Yeah, because we determined that we could, I think, at the end of last
Mm-hmm.
week.
Yeah. It was safe enough to set up a camp. Plus, we had Tiny Head.
And before
your
you
camp thing.
guys went to
No, I
sleep,
remember
you
that.
saw the white dragon flying around the top of the mountain.
I thought.
Mm-hmm. I pointed at you.
I did.
Right.
That's really what we did last time. I don't think we really did anything else.
Well,
I
Oscar
punched
went deaf
Leeward.
for... Yeah. Because Leeward wouldn't heal Oscar. Because he was deaf.
Oh yeah, I opened that bag up.
Bag of souls.
I used Sunbeam, and now I cannot use it for another week.
For a week?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
But you know, I seared a dragon's head open.
Well, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
because you like jumped on it and you just like, ah!
Iron Man blast
Iron Man,
from
yep.
the chest.
We also got another immovable rod.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We have 2 of them now.
Mm-hmm.
They're different designs though. One's
Now
like
you can do this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Portable ladder.
Yeah.
One-handed though. That's gonna be tough.
As long as you have the strength.
Yeah. But there were 2 different designs, weren't there? One was a different design than the
I don't
other.
know what the original one looks like. I know what the new one looks like. The new one is white.
Mm-hmm. Old one was
With
kind
gold
of a...
Technically, if you're
Dark
strong
gray.
enough, you can one-man ladder with one.
True. And this,
Do the salmon ladder thing. Oh, that'd be awful.
Is there anything I missed?
No, I think that's good. You guys all find sleep. It's cold, but start a fire. You're inside, away from...
well, a tiny hut is ambient.
No, you put up the tiny hut. Good.
Well, I think.
Well, I
I
have
think
my
you're in.
tent.
Yeah, she's in her tent. I'm in the hut.
Well,
Who is staying where?
wherever
I'm
the
staying in my tent.
And Mary stays with you in the tent.
Melamar.
I'm probably in the tent.
And then leaving you 2 in the hut.
Yeah, it can.
Again?
Yes. I'm not gonna steal anything from him this time.
3 medium creatures, so yep. We're good.
Okay.
The
I'm
rock
taking
wouldn't be able to fit.
watches.
The rock's
Well,
not
he's
there.
not.
Or are we
he's
gonna-
gone
He's
to
back
sleep.
to.
Well, the hut we went. If everybody's staying in the hut, we wouldn't have to do watches. I don't know on the tent,
I mean, they could still attack that.
but it's impenetrable
No.
for 8 or
For
yeah
8
8 hours.
Yeah, it's pretty much
Yeah.
impenetrable for 8 hours, so whatever.
Ghost X, I think. If they're putting up the tent, Ghost X go into the tent.
Not with Leo.
Well, not everybody can fit in the hut.
Yes, they can.
Yeah, we can fit. I think it was 9.
20 by 20.
Yeah, 9 creatures of
I don't
medium
remember
size or
why.
I'm
smaller.
still staying in my tent, because what's the point in having it?
Yeah.
Exactly why I knew that I was going to be in the tent.
I know exactly why you were going to the tent.
No, Ghost X not interested right now. You can see Ghost X really put off. He's not. It's not on. He's off. It's way off.
He's definitely not being tied down now.
Not right now.
I want an inside ghost deck.
Roll for it.
16.
Oh, well, let's see.
You can whisper to him whatever you want. If
I mean,
deception, if you're being dishonest about something. Persuasion, whatever you want.
Because Oscar knows.
Well, he told me about his dream. I know why he's off.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you had the nightmare.
Are you hiding anything?
No, I'm not hiding anything. I'm persuading. But, you know, it's kind of weird when it's like a persuasion check and you roll higher than his insight check. It's like, I might be persuading the shit out, but his insight can't catch all my persuasion. I don't know.
What'd you roll?
I rolled like a 19 plus
Yeah.
something.
You know
19
that
plus
he's,
6, 25.
His dream is to ride with him.
I did have that horrible dream earlier involving my wife and child dying.
Their face melted off.
Yeah.
Your wife didn't die. You found your child.
Yes,
dead.
yes. But
Fiona and Renee.
yeah. So
Which one's which?
Renee is the wife. Fiona is the daughter that was found dead.
possibly reminded me of some shit, and now I'm just not interested in females right
Yeah.
now.
Leaving behind only a mysterious symbol.
That's okay. There's not
Right?
too many
You
females.
found a mysterious symbol, I think, at the... Yeah.
Yes, mysterious symbol
You
in
still
the
have it?
dream.
No,
Okay,
at the... Whenever your daughter and wife were...
That's right.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna roll for everything I have to roll for in the morning.
Anybody else have to roll for stuff?
Mm-mm.
I
I don't think
I
I have
don't know
any
if I did my
wands or
rolls
anything.
during the last
Huh?
session.
I don't think
or
I have
not,
any
but I can
wands or
re-roll.
anything. I have a lot of crap, but nothing like
Let's
that.
see.
Nothing to roll.
'Cause I don't.
Did
Yeah,
you
I
you
didn't
haven't
use the
used
wand
your-
at all.
You haven't used your staff either.
No, because I just got it.
Mm-hmm.
In the
Okay,
hours
so I need to roll
that
D6
I
and
was
D4.
not sleeping,
6. I need to roll 2d6.
I was talking to my rock, trying to explain wrestling.
So I'll use the white one.
He's
Like
only
to the
out for an
stone.
hour. Oh, whispering
I'm
to the
just-
stone.
I'm just, like,
Okay.
Talking to the rock.
Yeah, there's nothing back, but you feel a little bit better.
Because everybody else always sleeps all the time.
I think my beard's made its max bushiness.
Yeah, your beard probably won't grow too much longer.
So I'm at.
Not
3.
necessarily longer, it's just more full.
Okay. I'm all rolled up.
Grey Mane and Grey Forge both got some pretty mean beards. So, you guys wake up. You wake up in the tent, you'll notice that Mary isn't in the tent. You would have seen her. She would have gotten up pretty
probably
early and
would've,
yeah.
left. Would you have gone with her?
I mean,
Just surveying the way down.
probably. I don't know. I didn't have anything better to do than talk to my rock, so. I'd probably, if I saw her get up, would probably just keep an
Leeward
eye on her.
roll. Who's inside of the
I
hut?
think just those
You
two.
two? Both of
This is
you.
gonna go swell.
Both of you roll a D100 for me.
You got the big one?
I do, but I don't want to get it out.
Okay. That'd be 103?
Nope, that's 3.
Oh, 3. Yeah.
78.
3. Okay. That's great.
You wake up first, and you just kind of think about it, and you know how long you know generally how long you slept. You know that the spell is probably going to end soon. Do you wake up, Leeward?
No.
Okay. You just go outside.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then I knock on the glass after I leave. And I don't know if it actually does anything. But
I don't
You
know
wouldn't,
if
you wouldn't be able to hear it.
Yeah, I don't think I can hear it.
Leeward, you're having a really good night's sleep. Then all of a sudden you shiver, and you reach for your jacket, and you're just really cold. You wake up and you're lying on the stone
God damn
floor
it.
of
Not
the mines.
again.
You
Why
slept
does
a
nobody
little
wake me
bit
up?
over 8 hours.
it's your spell. You should know when it ends.
Well, I can't help that I'm a heavy sleeper.
Can't you do like some kind of
Alarm clock?
magic-y thing
I
to
don't-
wake yourself up?
I don't
Leoman's
have
alarm
one.
clock.
I don't have anything like that.
You know what you should do. My mom always told me to have an internal clock.
His is broken.
It must be.
As far as I know, I don't have an internal clock.
You should go look into getting one.
Okay. I'll take up your
What's,
advice on that.
What's going on with Ghost Axe voice?
Who's that?
Ghost text
It's
saving
Mary.
for later.
I've actually had. What's going on with your voice? I thought you had an accent. You did.
I know, but I'm bad at doing an Irish accent, so
Oh,
you're doing Scottish.
It's more Scottish.
no really.
Bloody
Just
hell.
think about
See, that's how
black
bad I am at
bass.
doing. You guys can't
I
even
thought
tell
it
what
was
it
English.
is.
Think about
Yeah.
black bass and you'll be fine.
It's actually Russian.
Yeah? That's
That was Swedish.
German.
Yeah.
Or German. Or Dutch.
Yeah, all the Slavic area, somewhere around there, yeah.
Very strange area up here, making our voices go all...
It's probably
Weird.
cold.
Yeah. So,
That does sound crappy.
are we're heading back down now?
Well,
Yes.
we could be. We told them that we were going to head that way.
Right,
Ready to
so...
go when you guys are.
Took about, what did it take, 3 days? About 3 days to get up, maybe 2 going down.
1 if we slide?
Can we all fit on the carpet? Will that make it faster?
I don't think we can all...
Stack doesn't get slide down.
Slid down.
You could
Slid down.
probably
Slid down.
you could probably fit 3 people on there and
Close,
2 people on the
close.
broom.
It's like this close.
So that would leave
Extra letter in there.
Doesn't
1
get
person to
slide
walk.
down.
Draw straws.
What'd I do?
What are we doing?
What am I getting pointed at? I didn't do it, whatever I did.
You know what? I'm just gonna walk out on my bear.
Oh yeah, he has a bear.
So are you guys leaving?
Yeah.
Heading
Yeah, I'm
back
getting
down.
on my carpet because I
Make a
figure
perception check, everybody.
Get my to-go breakfast.
natural 20.
Well, I mean,
Jesus, natural 20. Good God. Alright,
Come
mine
on.
is... mod 20. And that's the highest I'll ever get
But
for the
You know,
what,
entire
I
is,
said
what
section.
are
I
we, what
got
are we
the best you
checking
can get.
for?
Nothing beats a
What kind of check was it?
Perception.
Oh, well then that's actually, just so I
A
make
fuck
sure I
one.
beat Leo, where that's actually a 26.
Well, it beats it anyway, 'cause it's a natural 20.
Yeah, Mary
Not
didn't
skill
do
checks
too
don't
hot.
follow that.
You two don't see anything.
I figured.
No.
You see lots of snow.
Just good bear. Good bear.
It's bright.
I'm assuming
Yeah. It's bright for you even with your sunglasses on. It's hurting your eyes
I'm
just a
assuming
little
I
bit.
could ride on the back of the bear with you.
Catch up.
Oh, I
Wait!
As you're sprinting up to catch the bear, something catches your eye in the corner, and you see look like a pile of just some scrap wood and metal, and you see about 5 shields, kind of dome shaped.
I assume I see this too.
Mm-hmm. You both see that.
I see nothing.
You see Leeward running.
I will
It is.
direct the carpet in that direction.
Okay.
Go stack!
What?
There's something over there! Looks
What
like a
is
bunch
it?
of shields.
What's this?
Grab me one.
Mary would probably be on the carpet.
Yeah, Mary's on the carpet with you. Are you showing Mary?
You should really work
Yeah.
out more.
Uh,
Do some running on the side.
I don't know. Looks like
All right.
those could be some shields, but we know that lots of kids like to slide down hills with them. I don't know.
Do you think that would make our travel faster?
Probably make it more fun.
Uber.
I mean, we might
How
as
do
well
you
have
feel
fun
about tying
in
a shield
case
to
we're
each of your
going
feet?
to die.
So yeah, there are. You saw about 5 of them.
Okay.
There are about 11 in total.
I'm
that
going
you see.
to wrap up the carpet then.
There might be enough to
Ghost
tie
Stack
him to.
is going to use his intuitive mind
Oh god.
to tie a shield to each of Uber's feet.
Make a dexterity check, just general.
Or
Dexterity or survival? Not that any
I'll allow
of
you
these
to do
are
survival,
better.
sure. Yeah.
Alright. Good. They're both +0, so this ought to be good.
Nat 20. Nat 20.
Come on, Lee. It's seven.
Kinda. I was gonna say
I'm
it's
gonna
kinda
call it a
close.
7. That's a 7.
Okay. So you use some leftover rope that you have, and it's
This is gonna be good.
not the best knots you've ever tied, but you think it'll be fine.
You know, you'll be fine. And if not, I'll just summon you back. It's fine.
Would Mary want to stay
I'll
on the
call
carpet
another
or
Uber.
get on a shield?
Well, in trying times, we better start having fun, right?
Yeah, we might die.
We could die. Might as well have all the fun that we can.
Oh, I've always wanted to try this new thing of board snowing.
Bored snowing.
What's that?
Is that a new
you
s-
stand
that-
on a piece of wood and you go down the snow.
Yes,
Go down
it
the hill.
children really like doing it, but we do have some. We actually used to have a team up here.
Is it like suicide falling?
Kind of.
It depends on how steep the slope is. I just remember hearing at the college some people going on and during when there was no school.
I think I'm gonna tie a shield to my back just in case I fall on my ass.
It's a good idea. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. You have. Are you riding Uber?
Also, yes.
So 1, 2, 3, 5 for you. So that means there's 6 shields left. Mary takes one. Are you taking one?
Yep.
So 3 left for you and Oscar.
Alright.
Are you taking one or are you staying on the broom?
I will take one and stay on the broom as well.
Smart. You could tie a rope to the broom and have it be like
I was thinking that actually.
I'm about to sneeze again. Hi, Steve.
I didn't eat today, so I'm taking advantage.
Take all the food.
Food.
Food is good.
So you guys sledding down the hill?
Yeah, why
I'm
not?
gonna try to snowboard the shield down the hill.
Oh,
I'm a monk, hopefully I'm good at it.
what did you call it? Board snowing?
Yes, board snowing.
Do you have the sport of board snowing back where you're from?
No, but I've heard on vacation from the college, some of the students.
Well, they do have the every 8 years or so the continent used to try to get together and play some games. You remember they have the
Summer
wub
games!
they have the
Oh,
wub
sorry,
slam
that's
competition.
That's for Selena.
Well, no, it lasts about a whole year actually. The games do. Playing all varieties of them in all kinds of
I
weather.
bet I would be good at those.
I've heard stories, but I've never got to go to any of them.
Yes, they play the wub
Do they
slam.
do
They
wrestling?
play. Yeah, sure, they do a little bit of wrestling.
Nice.
Not necessarily the showmanship of the stuff that you've been telling me about, but more technical wrestling.
Some would say amateur.
They do play wub slap too.
Wub slap.
Yeah, it's kind of like wub slam. There's a court. There's 2 goals, but they're on the ground and it's on a sheet of ice.
Ah, okay.
You slide around, smacking each other.
Sounds interesting.
Well, maybe if we get rid of this dragon, we can start.
You would have heard of it before.
Okay.
You would have probably heard a song or 2 about it.
So what are you guys doing with these shields?
Well,
I'm going to demonstrate and try to slide down on one.
Okay.
Steve's not sure about that.
Make an acrobatics check as you find a little bridge and demonstrate. Are you doing it like crouched down, or are you doing it like standing up on it?
I'm gonna like sit on it. Like, you know,
Okay, do it with
kinda like
advantage then.
Okay. Let me see if you
It's not that difficult.
Yeah, I like that first roll better.
Is that a 1?
No.
No, that's the second one was a 3. So that's 21.
Yeah, like a bullet. You just straight down that small little about 30-foot hill.
I probably
I'd
should
say.
have asked where I was supposed to go first, but impulses.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Well, you guys are like outside of the mine.
Did
when
she?
you're
I
saying
guess
all this.
if I
And there's
had
a few
woken up
hills
with
and
Mary
slopes.
and she
You're
had
not
kind
going-
of talked to me.
You're not
about-
going down the main slope
Okay.
yet. You just found
Okay.
like a small little
Practice slope.
bunny
Bunny
slope.
hill.
Whee!
I'm gonna attempt the buddy hill too, but I'm gonna run, throw the shield out, and then try to jump and land on it and slide it down the bunny.
Make an acrobatics check, not with advantage.
So acrobatics,
Mm-hmm.
23.
So you run and you jump and you throw the sled, and as you're jumping, make a dexterity saving throw.
17.
You land right on it, do kind of a little somersault onto it, and straight down. Pretty good.
You're supposed to say we.
Did it wrong.
They made this sound so much harder in college.
I am going to get a couple handfuls of bear butt and start him down the hill.
Okay.
And then jump on his back.
Bobsled style.
Bear sled.
Make an athletics with him, so just add his strength, I guess, because he's probably not proficient in
With
athletics,
him?
is he? Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Bear. Athletics?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think that'd just be strength for a bear.
Mm-hmm. 12.
Yeah, he's going down just fine, and as you run and you kind of jump and grab onto him, he's going a lot faster than you would have thought he would, so make a strength saving throw to see if you can grab onto him well enough.
Let's see. Strength saving throw.
Ooh.
24.
Yeah, you hang on just fine, and your beard kind of blows up in your face, but... How long is your beard? Yeah.
Not that long.
And you notice, make a perception check.
Okay.
God, he's gonna come right straight towards us.
With disadvantage because my eyes are covered by my beard?
Sure.
Okay. Hey, not horrible.
Yeah, that's not bad.
12.
As you're going down, you can just see through some splits in your beard. You guys are coming right towards Nivara and Leeward.
I spank his butt on the right side to turn left.
Okay, and he turns left, and yeah, you guys are fine.
Like, oh,
So,
smack.
this is going to be amazing. I'm going to take some rope. I'm going to tie it to my broom. I'm going to hold onto it and sit on the sled, the shield, and send my broom forward.
Okay.
Oh God.
Are you up on top of the hill?
Yeah.
Or are you... Okay.
You're tying the sled to the broom?
I'm holding onto the rope.
The rope's attached to the broom.
Yeah.
I'm holding on
You're
to the
holding
rope.
onto the rope.
He's basically
he's
doing
mushing.
Like, yeah, he's just basically using the broom
Mushing
as a
the
sled
broom.
dog.
Ah, okay.
Make
There
just a general strength check to see if you can hold on to that, or athletics, whatever you'd prefer to hold on to the...
Let's see how much
It's the same either way. So.
how much acceleration this broom has.
13.
You hold on just fine. That broom is going a lot faster than anybody else's sleds were going.
Wouldn't it be 18?
Athletics.
Yeah. Didn't you roll a 13?
Acrobatics is a +5. My athletics is a +0.
So you're going super fast.
I'm
And
just
you
imagining.
right by everybody else.
Imagining
And you're coming
Christmas
up right
Vacation,
on
where
a
he has
pretty
that
sizable
sled
rock.
where it's just catching fire behind him.
So the broom takes up. Make a strength saving throw to see if you can hold on
Oh God.
to the broom or the rope.
13.
Yeah, you're fine. You softly land on the other side. The broom kind of doubles back.
I kind of wish we were in an RV on a cliffside. Barely teetering on.
Jurassic Park.
Alright.
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, you guys all seem to do pretty good.
I swear there's flames coming out the back of that sled.
Magic.
And Mary will run and give it a try, and she does really good too.
Sweet.
What spells do I have here?
Somehow we're all naturally proficient.
I mean, I just did the old butt slide down the hill. Nothing fancy.
Yeah, Mary stood up on hers, and it looked pretty cool.
I figure I have enough opportunities to show off, so.
Yeah,
I
she
figured
got
as long as I keep hold of the rope, I would be fine.
Yeah, you could probably do multiple flips in the air and land on the sled and go down the hill. You do some fancy tricks on it.
So we on our way then? I'm gonna.
I think so. We better
Yeah,
get there
so, yeah.
before, everybody gets frozen solid.
Yeah.
Okay. And as you guys look down, you guys can probably go a good maybe a fifth of the way down the mountain just on this big slope before it kind of evens out for a little bit and you have to walk for a bit.
I guess we're going down.
So with all that, does everybody roll a d20 for me
I'm gonna get the removable rod.
in your hand just in case?
Just in case.
Yeah,
Oh, God, that's
I
not
should
bad
probably
idea.
keep mine too.
Just roll a d20 for me.
Oh,
19.
19.
for
10.
Just a D20.
16.
Oh. You're saying 4. What? Not number 4.
No, I didn't roll a 4.
Oh.
I was saying 4.
You'll see.
Nope, that's not gonna work. 18.
Yeah, you guys all get down. Leeward looks like he's going maybe just a little bit slower. Looks like he's about to stutter and fall at some point, but he hangs on just fine. But you guys were sledding for probably a good 45 minutes of just feels really strange when you come to a stop.
My
Good thing I
beard
have a
is
mask
stuck
and
up
goggles.
and frozen.
Yeah, you guys, your lips are a little
I'm
bit
just trying
chapped.
Go to.
Eyes are bloodshot a little bit.
Never. We need your flame gloves, your burning gloves.
No! I love this beard.
Just can make it warmer.
Out this far.
There. A little steam.
Said alive. Are you okay? Are you okay? Uber, are you okay?
Do you guys want to keep sledding down the hill? You probably walk for about half an hour in this part. It has lots of rocks and a few trees that get in the way, so it wouldn't be the safest place to sled. But when you get through, it's getting closer to around noon-ish, I would say. Now,
I'm just trying to picture
maybe a little bit earlier.
Uber walking with his shields on his feet.
It's like the dog with like socks on their feet.
Yeah.
If it gets us there faster, sure, why not?
Okay. Everybody just roll another d20 for me.
Don't fail me now. That's bad. It's better than the last roll.
14.
5.
12.
Okay, you guys are doing okay. What did you get, Rob?
14.
14. You two, it's just a little bit taxing going down the hill at this speed. Just make a Constitution saving throw.
5.
You two. Yeah.
I tie my beard to my
Oh,
armor.
shit.
Tuck it in.
I tuck it in.
What'd you
Well, that luck ran out. I
get? Natural one.
Yeah, I got a
Mod
grand total of 3.
You're A-okay. Just a little bit of nip that you feel in your hands, and your knuckles begin to tense up. You're able to warm them up with your glove. But Leeward, you have a little bit of just chapped skin, and you are exhausted.
Ah, shame.
But you guys, it's probably getting close to 2 o'clock in the afternoon now, and you're probably getting close to about halfway down the mountain.
So we're making good time.
Mm-hmm. And
What?
everybody make a
I can't
perception
feel my
check.
face.
No. Do I have to...
And you look over at Leeward, and his face, as you know, just cold and chapped as your face is, his is just like bright red. And he tries to talk, and his lips are. It's frozen in place.
refresh my memory.
Super
Does
perceptive.
What'd
You
you
have disadvantage.
I know, but does lesser restoration do anything against exhaustion? I
Does
couldn't
it?
remember.
I thought it was greater.
Let me look it up. That's a good question.
I can't
I
remember.
have lesser restoration.
You
I
can
have
bang his
the
cowbell.
It is blind and deaf and paralyzed poison.
Yep. No. Never mind. Disadvantage. Well. Yeah. Perception plus 4, so 10.
What'd you get on perception?
Oh, perception. 14.
Navarro?
Like 9.
Everybody but Oscar is you're just very, very caught up in making sure that the rope is tied around your broom and that everything's going okay with that. But everybody else will notice that this is the area where you guys fought the Yetis.
Yep, you
That
can
you're back to.
reduce target's exhaustion level by 1 with greater.
I'm assuming I'm just level 1 exhaustion.
Has anything changed? Do I
Just
see
a little
any
bit.
new Yetis?
A little bit more snow on some of the Yeti carcasses. That's it though.
The Yeti carcasses are still there.
There's no fresh sign of life. Whatever pack of Yetis were living up here, you guys seem to have handled.
Just,
I don't see anything. Let's keep
your
going.
eyes about you and just, don't tell me.
I'm just going, I guess, because I don't notice anything. I don't even know where
Hey!
I'm at.
They would have stopped you.
I'll
Hey,
get back on the carpet.
just
Okay.
be careful.
I'm going to sit down on the sled and go.
You're gonna get back on the sled, okay?
Good.
You're on the
Another
carpet.
Sledding area.
Yeah.
Yeah, you walk for about another hour, and then back to
'Cause, I
another
mean,
safe sledding area.
It's probably easier for me to sit down than to try to stand on it, so.
Okay. I will slide again.
And it's pushing probably 3, 4 o'clock now in the afternoon. So anybody who's sledding, roll a d20 for me. Mary's on the carpet with you.
This is not good. I got a 7 on with the disadvantage. God.
What'd you get? 3, 1. All right, so everyone make Constitution saving throws.
Again? God, I have to do it with disadvantage too.
We don't have to, do we?
11.
You don't have to. You guys are
Yeah.
on the carpet. 11.
7. I had a fucking mod 22.
12.
Or a natural 20 on
You
that.
two
That's 7.
getting pretty cold. Faces are frostbitten. Your muscles begin to tense up. But then you just reach on your back and you feel the nice warm maul that you have and keeps you okay. You're doing okay too. The broom, anytime that you get a little bit tense, you can relax a little bit. Make sure the rope is tied up. Just kind of relax. But Leeward, unfortunately, you just towards the end of that sled, you are so cold and your fingers are just they can't grab onto anything, and your grip begins to slip, and you.
Leeward!
You guys would notice Leeward just.
Oh. Well, we'll fly over and see what's going on. You were.
You are now at 2 levels of exhaustion.
Oh. I'm gonna drag him up on
What does the second level
the
do?
carpet.
That's an
I've
unlucky
never
enough.
Can
had
I, like,
anyone at
try
second
to
level
warm him up at
exhausted
all?
before.
Well, I had the
Not
fur.
that way.
Using your glove, you can warm him up, and it gets him back to consciousness.
I
guess.
could light him on fire,
There we go.
Speed is halved.
but I don't want to do that on the carpet.
Yeah.
In hindsight, I probably could have blessed you guys.
Your speed is half, and you have disadvantage on ability checks.
Damn it!
Well, that means on that con save, he wouldn't have had to roll at disadvantage.
What? If
'Cause that's
what?
ability checks, not saving throws.
What? Oh. Well, I mean,
When
Well-
you rolled that con save, you didn't need to do it at disadvantage.
why?
Oh, well, it
Level
was a
1 is
20
just
and
ability
a,
checks.
rolled a 20 and a 5, and I have no, not a 5. What the hell was it?
Yeah, but that would have stopped your second level of exhaustion, is what I'm getting at.
Do you remember what you rolled on the first
It
one?
was.
Well, he rolled them both at the same time.
Yeah. So it was a 20 and a 5, and I have a +2 in con save.
Okay,
So-
then I guess you don't have the second level then.
Okay.
If you remembered what you rolled for both of them.
That's why I got it, yeah. Alright,
Well, that's
so
good.
I'm still cold.
Mm-hmm.
Probably still would have fallen off the sled.
You
Kind of
guys.
I'm getting on my broom now.
Well, I had that fur from you, but the armor I'm wearing, I think, was studded leather, or was it regular leather? No, it's studded leather.
You guys
Because I can't wear
are,
anything really heavier than that.
I'd say about 3/4 of the way down the mountain. It is cold. It is almost dark. But off in the distance down the mountain, you can see the town of Silver Rock.
I'm gonna strap Leeward to my horse, to my bear.
Okay.
Uber.
I don't know if I can make it all the way there. It's a little too late.
I tie him around.
You guys continuing to town?
If
Is
it's not going to
there
be
any
that
more
much
sliding
time,
to be done, or is it just walking now?
You could do either on this.
I'm not sliding anymore. I'm playing my broom.
Sliding might
I
take
see.
you about another hour. Walking would probably be another 3 hours. You'd be pushing probably 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night by walking.
Let's just walk. Plus, I think this shield's lost its color.
Yeah, and you look.
I drop
make
my
a perception
shield and
check.
I take the shields off of the bear's feet. What?
Make a perception check
Perception.
as you're taking the shields off of Uberon.
That was a journey.
We went around the world
but
and
you
back.
know what? It's one better than my last. 2.
You don't see much, but as Ghost Stock is throwing these shields, you notice that a few of them, it looks like the sled from Christmas Vacation.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
the
the
Teflon.
Yeah.
Spray on Teflon.
It's completely grinded out on a few of them. The weight of a bear, and does your bear actually weigh anything?
I think it does, yes.
Yeah, the weight of a bear and a dwarf in plate armor.
I need to quit tapping my feet. Look at what it does. Oh, it doesn't do
It just moves the monitor. It's not gonna affect the cameras. Because I mean, you can shake this all you want.
Alright.
Bush.
Actually,
You
I'm going to
guys-
sit on top of you.
Walking back.
Ah, God.
You two are still on the carpet. You're
I'm
flying.
cold and I got.
you're both on.
This doesn't feel
Okay.
good. Go stop.
Alright, eventually it'll warm you up.
Just make another perception
Especially
check,
if I need to
everybody.
go. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Perception check. You two.
17.
I'll
I
get
don't know.
off.
I don't
get
see
off.
17.
I don't know.
Perception checks.
Me too.
Perception. Everybody, yeah.
I did really good on that one.
Hey, we got the same.
We're going to be really good, guys. This is going to be really good, guys.
Okay. All right.
Did you do it with disadvantage?
Oh.
Oh, good.
Well, I get both sides of the spectrum there.
Oh, thank you for.
Way to go, Navarra. What'd you get?
17.
She can see.
You didn't see anything. You
One,
didn't
one,
see
one.
anything. One.
We're on the one club.
Yeah.
All 3 of us.
Woo!
Fuck you.
You guys
D20,
walk
you go over there.
for quite a while, about 2 hours or so, until you start to see the Verdout, the big black 2 towers and giant wall that separates the town of Silver Rock from this really harsh mountainous environment. And
Never mind. Sorry.
Is he
you
sleeping on
see-
this clothespin?
Huh?
Is he sleeping on this
Yes.
clothespin?
you see from the distance, it looks like one light, and then as you get closer, you notice that it's multiple lights. Like torches are all being lit above, and you see a lot more movement along the top of these walls than whenever you first got there.
Doesn't end up like that episode of Game of Thrones.
Can you feel
It's like
this?
Dothraki.
Can you feel this?
Stop.
Can you feel this?
Can you?
He's really cold. You can't feel it.
No.
No.
And Heinz, I just I went through
Hey
my inventory.
guys,
I just
we're
realized I
getting
have
close.
I have
Maybe
a
we
potion.
should hustle up.
I have a potion of cold resistance, and I forgot I had it.
Have we taken any of those? No, we did. We did.
No.
Didn't we?
A couple of us did.
I'm pretty sure I did.
In hindsight, my hindsight.
I took
You
mine.
probably would.
Hindsight.
I took mine because that's one of the only
think
ways
you
I think
guys-
I avoided that like breath thing.
We used
Yeah.
our bonus action
Yeah.
and used it.
I think you guys saved them for that. Yeah.
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 Because
Yeah.
we still had the...
Did
still
we
have
use
the
the cold
feast.
resist
We
against
still
this
have
battle,
feast.
or we were planning to use them for the
You
next
use
one?
the
We can
cold
use the
resistance.
For
You
this
can
battle.
use the
We were going to use
feast.
the feast for the next one.
Mhm.
Yep.
That's right.
The hero's picnic.
Not everybody used their potion, though,
Heroes
because they got
picnic.
frozen, almost.
Yeah. I forgot I had it.
And you forgot you had it again.
No, I knew I had it the first time.
No, I mean now.
Well, yeah.
So as you guys
I
get
told
closer
them
and
that,
closer, you're about 100 yards away from the big tower
I'm gonna ask
separating.
Mary if we need to signal ourselves in any way so we don't get shot.
Shot.
Sure, signal.
She, I'll say, just put your weapons away, I guess.
I can't put these away.
My men will recognize me, don't you worry.
Okay.
Just put them in your pockets.
You guys,
Stow your arms.
you guys get
I
a
don't know if I have one.
you guys get a
Sheath
little
your
bit
weapons.
closer, a little bit closer. You hear from the top, "Hey, they're here! Open up the doors!" And the huge doors, probably 40 feet high, just open, swing up.
What on
Actually, no,
earth
they
do
would swing
have going
in.
through here. It's 40 feet high. Ugh.
The doors are the
I can't see.
actual Verdout is probably 60 feet.
You've got me laying the wrong way.
Staring around.
I'm facing the ground.
As you guys get in there,
Head to butt.
Mary's
And where is
signaling.
the plane?
Am I facing towards the butt or facing up?
Oh wait,
Facing down.
make a
Like,
perception
your
check
right
as you guys are
cheek
walking in.
is on his right cheek.
Perception checks from you guys.
His
I don't
head
Is your face
is
on
on
the
the
bear's
butt
butt?
side of the bear.
And you tied him down, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
8.
8.
That was a journey. You know what? It's really going up.
from the bear's ass, I have a 14.
You know what? I'm glad I'm getting
With
these really
disadvantage?
shitty rolls out
I
right
did, yeah,
now.
I did.
With disadvantage, yeah.
Yeah.
What'd
I
you
rolled
get?
a 10 and
You got
11.
3?
Good.
Oh, you're getting all these bad rolls out of the way.
Yes.
Um,
I'm all
as you
natural
guys-
20s from here on out.
As you guys cross through, you are greeted down at the bottom, like right next to the doors as they start
Well,
to
I
close
just
shut
wanna
right
know
behind you
if
guys.
Darren's there for him.
Not anywhere near the Verdout. A guy will run up to you. He's wearing similar plate armor to Mary's wearing leathers. He's wearing plate armor, but he has the same silver tunic look on.
Assemblage.
Yeah, same assemblage. Oh, we received word from you. We got everybody we could. Just right back here.
And you secured the civilians somewhere safe?
Well, we got them all inside. Town's kind of been on lockdown, but
Do you...
sorry, it's
It's okay.
really high up. Steps.
Do you know where my bird is?
I think that they. I think is he there with that kind of squirrely fella who got kind of a yeah, that one.
Yeah.
He's I think that they're still back at Eggman's Hall, the Major Inn. I think that's where you guys came from, right?
Okay. We should go there because maybe Darren can
But
fix him.
he'll turn to Mary. But ma'am, we got everybody that we could. A few people watching the folks back in town, but we got everybody on the Verdout, just like you said. Aye, that's very very good job. Anything yet from Zolras, the Cold Heart? We seen him? Any scouts? Anything like that? No, nothing yet. We don't know, but there were some other fellas that showed up. They were from Grayspine. They came up.
Do you have my bird?
I just asked that question.
Not that bird.
Oh.
I don't know. I think that they gave him back to the squirrely fella.
My silver raven.
But yeah, they sent a small garrison of troops from Grayspine over to help us.
That's good.
Yeah, I don't know where they are. They're not here, but I don't know.
You did good.
I'm just trying.
Well, some good news. We only have to worry about the dragon now.
Yeah, we did.
I was like 8th in line, but everybody else died. Dragon.
Well, sometimes that's the only way you
Destiny.
get promotions in this business.
Destiny, maybe.
You're from Grayspine, so the mention of Grayspine kind of intrigues you a little bit.
Destiny.
What did he say about
Remember that.
Grayspine?
That it
They sent
inspired you.
soldiers.
They sent soldiers to
Mhm.
Grayspine?
Small
From
battalion.
From Grayspine.
Really?
Small battalion of 7 men.
I hope they're really talented.
And
I would like to go and check on...
when you look on the Verdout, it looks like there's
Blaine.
about 15, maybe 20 guards up there. And they probably have like another 5 or 10
Yeah,
running
I
around.
just want to go check
It's not a
on
big
River.
garrison of troops that
And
they would
his
have there, and a lot of them were
armor.
kind of by the dragon. A lot of them are
And the other
injured
one.
or killed, so
Where's this Gray Spine detachment at?
I don't know. I've been here the whole time. Probably back with everybody at the Major Inn is what I'm guessing.
Excellent.
Well, that's where we're going then.
All right, so you guys head through town.
Toodles.
Still a thick layer of ice. If you could see that they've been working to melt it, and just the cold breath from the dragon really did a number on it. Looks like a lot of the dead bodies that were lined up and getting prepared for burial have been buried since you guys were up on the mountain. You've been gone about 5 days now. 4 days. And you walk through the center of town, see where you guys had all those festivities. Just seems not too long ago you guys were having a really nice time drinking and telling stories. And
So we get to the inn then?
yes, as you walk into the inn, it really feels very nice. The first warm room you guys have been in for a while.
Can you tell?
Put him next to the fire.
Yeah.
Not in it.
Not in it.
unless
Oh, you're right. And two guys will come and take him. Hey, they're back! Yeah! Everybody will start clapping.
No one. You don't need to.
Did you kill the dragon?
We killed
We
a
killed the
dragon.
giant and a smaller one.
There's 2 dragons!
There's only one now.
Ah, people just, it's just...
There's only one
Careful
now.
there. Don't grab there.
Oh, well, Eggman will walk up to you guys. I thought we were going to see you guys again. Nice to see you. Things have been interesting here. I'm about out of food, really. They brought some food from, good food. I don't know. We can just make potato soup, I guess, but
I've been eating granola bars.
they say they wouldn't really tell us much. They're saying something about a dragon attacking the town again. What's this? What did you guys do up there? Just
Well, we did kill a frost giant, so that's taken care of. But apparently this frost giant had taken prisoner of a younger dragon, perhaps the child of the very angry dragon, and it's also dead, so there's that.
now
But I
you
think-
know that the storytelling part's over, right? That we're not giving out any present.
Just relaying information. This all...
Somebody turn me out.
This is
Good
all-
gods, man, you look.
I'm
Get
getting a
next to
little
the
roasted.
fire.
He's very
Now, wait a
bad.
Want to
at
turn me a little by
slaying.
getting a little cooked on this one side.
Those stories were supposed to be fiction.
Well, tall tales, Truth can be
I
bent.
just told the truth.
Yeah, that was
Of course
all
you
true.
did. I know a truthful man when I see it, so...
Anyways, where
Like an
is
arm wrestling
my...
match for
Where are
Hecatol.
birds?
You look over in the
One
corner
of
of
the
the bar,
nice
and Dwayne is sitting, and Darren's just...
I'm gonna go.
They're like at a corner booth, and Darren is crammed
Well,
all the
Dwayne,
way
let
over
me
into
hug
the
him.
side.
Can I hug Dwayne?
Yeah, so you
Is
go up,
your
Dwayne...
guys'- That's the rock.
Dwayne gets very excited,
I was gonna
and
say, where's your big bird?
That's the big bird.
Okay.
he gets excited, he nestles up against you two,
Oh, that's just.
and he'll
Hey,
he'll
Darren.
just kind of glare at you, and then get back to...
Darren.
Well, I'm
This
assuming
one
they
up
dropped
next to
me
them.
over by the fire because I'm still tied.
He can still glare at you from where
Oh,
he's
yeah.
at.
I untie your
Darren,
feet first.
Yeah.
do you have anything?
I thought they were put me
that
by the
can
fire,
fix
though.
There's
him
by the
a
fire.
little bit?
Okay.
I untie you from
Lesser things, I guess.
I tie you
Oh,
to the
we
chair
might
by
need
the
the
fire.
greater variety.
Or he could probably.
This
just
isn't any
sleep
better.
fine.
He looks tired. He looks cold.
Yeah.
Just get
What
close enough,
happened
I'll
up
bring
there?
you a beer.
You guys
Oh,
okay?
plus-
You're
well,
obviously
I
okay.
would
My
tell the
jaw's
story,
numb.
but
I
the
can't
last
feel
time
it
I told
anymore.
the story, I was told it is not story time.
But I like stories.
Killed a
Don't
giant,
again.
killed a
I'm
baby
kidding.
dragon, well, sort of baby, and another one's coming.
Okay.
That's the short of it. That's what we did.
He looks cold. He really does.
Do you
Well,
happen to have a cleric who can fix
Is
that
there-
guy?
Darren is a cleric.
There's.
Darren!
I don't have anything quite like that. I don't know. Those fellas that came in from Grayspine, maybe. I don't know. One of them looked churchy, I guess. Kind of, I don't know.
Where are they?
They're over on the other side of the bar in Hill Point. As you guys look over, you see 7. They're all wearing plate armor. 7 dwarfs. Shinier armor than most. It shines a little bit. A few of them have more like a gunmetal color to them, not quite metallic-y shiny. And then you look at the drab that they're wearing, and it looks very similar to like what Mary wears and to what Ralnor wore, but this is really dark charcoal gray color, whereas Mary's is silver and Ralnor's is blue.
Do I recognize any of these guys?
You
Adelins?
look, there are a couple that just look like tough dudes. One of them does have a little bit fancier garb than the others. As he turns around, he has a bushy beard, a lot like yours, but this one is just chopped. It's just like a straight line, like a trapezoid coming off of his face. You notice on his chest, you see the symbol of the spectral city, or the spectral, whatever that symbol was. I said the like prism, and in the middle,
A triangle.
you see a staring eye, a symbol of a staring eye on a left-handed gauntlet. You would definitely recognize this as the symbol of Helm. And as your eyes go up, you hear, Ghost Tack, you son of a bitch, come here.
Oh.
You would recognize this as Golric Greymane, your cousin.
I charge. And
He charges right at you. Make an athletics check.
Different subspecies.
oh, great!
Yeah,
This will
it's a
end
little
marvelously.
What'd you get?
I got just the
I thought
greatest
his
of
name was gonna be
athletics checks. The mighty 7.
You both run and you both kind of stumble and cling! It hits a standstill. You guys both got the same exact thing. Oh, you son of a bitch.
How have you been?
You sound different.
Well, you know, I've been trying this thing called lemon drops.
Come here. You remember the handshake?
Uh-huh.
You guys do a series of handshakes, and as you guys look, their hands just start blurring. Like you can't quite keep up with
Put a
it.
chain on it.
I don't understand.
Voices. Why do they all? I just.
So, how the hell have you been? How have things been? It's been a while since you've been back.
Iron wrestled Hecaton.
Oh, Storm God King, Storm Giant
Top of the
King,
mountain.
God King, one of those fellas, right?
No, but
Oh yeah, and I went down and I wrestled Cerberus himself down to the ground. Did you hear about that one?
I did. They really blew it up out of proportion, though.
Yeah, your other.
Said you rode a red dragon into the flames of hell.
Oh well, of course.
But no, in all seriousness, we
He
didn't just
really
kill
did
a
arm
giant.
wrestle him, but I don't believe the other guy.
I mean, dwarf culture is a lot of, one
So,
shift. That's the
what have you been
impression.
up to?
But he lost.
Well,
They're not
you left.
intelligent.
I don't know.
He probably lost.
It seems like years ago that you left after Fiona and Renee, but we know that you needed to take your time and figure things out. I know you were looking for possible suspects. Anything? Yeah.
No, nothing new.
That is, we certainly haven't forgot about you. Father Oakbrow has definitely been keeping that in his mind, but I don't know. We just heard that.
It's been busy.
We just heard that Silver Rock was in need.
Well, they certainly will be very soon if a pissed off white dragon comes flying through.
Been getting kind of boring back home, just
Well, you came at the right time.
folks coming in the mine and Oakbrow's been bringing in some new recruits, and I don't know, it's just a lot of change, and it's good to get back to the good old fighting days.
Well, make sure you stick with me. We have plans later to prepare for this. And I definitely need you there.
And to To you and Leeward, this kind of sounds just like grumbly talk. You guys can't really...
I'm
are they talking?
I'm more concentrating trying to warm up by the fire.
Did you know that game the kids play?
Yeah?
What's
Which
it
one?
called? The ball thing with the hoops.
Oh,
If they were talking
Whoop
in
Slam?
Infernal, I'd be
yeah.
I do know
We got
dwarves.
Apparently, I
into
know
a game
that.
of Whoop Slam.
Oh.
You do know Dwarves?
Greenboro?
He knows
Greensboro.
Dwarves.
Greensburg.
Oh, okay.
Greensburg.
Greensboro.
I'm gonna go over and toe
One of
tap
those.
you, Leeward.
Yep.
Are you still?
That was.
Can you feel your fingers?
So who the hell are your friends? Introduce them to me.
Slowly.
This
Need
is
me to
my
untie you?
partner in crime.
Well, I got my feet are untied, but I think my hands are.
Or
What
my
the hell is all that stuff that you got on your face there, son?
My strength.
It's a mask.
Okay.
Jesus!
Get my name?
What have you been eating?
I didn't
I
find
mean,
it.
I do
I
have
remembered
these
it
new
5 seconds now.
gauntlets. And they
What's
seem
happening
to
over
make
here?
my punches even more
Lever
punishable.
squirrel.
Remind
I
me
say
never
that
get in the arm
Dwarvish.
wrestle with you.
I would beat you. I would.
You'd probably beat me with my own arm.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to, but only if I had to.
It's canon now.
This is Leo.
Who's
Word.
this fiery one?
Do you understand what they're saying? It all just sounds like.
That's
Yeah,
not
I have a
Hands on
I
weapons.
I
am
haven't
Golric
paid
Greymane.
I understand.
I'm his
but I'm just
cousin.
not paying
And as you
much
look at
attention.
them, they look pretty identical.
Is he the one with the?
Mm-hmm. Trapezoid beard.
Give me some.
I don't know if she would know if that was weird or not. She's not fashion forward.
Oh, there it is.
Nice to meet you.
And who is this? And he comes up and smacks you on the back, and it just stings and. Oh, sorry, little. Whew. Little bit tender there. I
Just
just.
a little.
What's going on?
That's a
You look really
Leeward,
tired.
the worst bard in the world.
No. Shut up. I'm a little frozen coming down the hillside.
He's
Oh,
not
yeah?
very good at sledding.
You guys
I
sled
was
down that
fine at
fucking mountain.
sledding. It
I
was the
mean-
cold.
Partially.
It was more like.
He
Okay,
rode a
falling.
ghost bear.
It's more like.
Spirit bear.
Oh, this is Uber.
Ghost spirit.
You have a bear now?
I do, and you can kind
That's
of see
fitting.
through him.
That's fitting.
Kind of-
He sticks his hand.
What is it?
But anyway, I respond back to him. My name's Leeward in Dwarvish.
He speaks the language.
I did not know that.
It's weird.
It kind of comes with the job.
That's our language. You got no
Are we all
right
speaking-
using it.
Are we
You
all
know, it's
speaking
kind
I'm
of
different
kidding.
more
languages
high
now?
pitched than
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Nice to meet you. I'm
I put my little accent on it.
Goldrick
Because I'll
Greymane.
totally start speaking in Infernal just because I see people speaking in different languages.
So,
to freak people
is this
out.
something that you think you can sleep off, or you need my extra help here?
I need a little bit of help.
Doctor did it.
Just
Like
slow.
speaking in tongues.
It's still a little frozen.
I
haven't been staying by the
learned
fire
it
for
just-
very long.
All right.
Living on my own.
If you think
by
it's
my
not
own
something you can
means.
sleep off, it
You can
is.
sleep it off.
Are you
I've been
sure?
around for
I might be able
125
to, I don't
years,
know.
you know.
Got some weird
Depends
symbols
on-
in there.
You know,
Depends on if we have to do anything before we go to
You
bed.
have to learn how to like twist your tongue in different directions to do it.
What language are you talking about?
I will say Infernal, of course, Infernal. That's the only other language I know besides Elvish and Common.
I swore, I
For
just
some
saw
reason-
fires just come up brighter when you talk.
Helm's beard. That's quite some language.
Yeah.
Smooth.
Yeah.
I don't know about smooth. It's a bit
So do you
frightening.
need?
We're all gonna start talking in voices. I'm gonna start talking in dragon.
Do you need the healing or not?
Am I coming
I
in?
say in Elvish, like, what the hell was that?
Oh, I know Infernal.
Oh, okay. I don't know that one.
I mean, you know, sometimes you run into some tieflings and have some interesting conversations.
Ran across a very angry one.
Do you guys ever think about just having conversations in common with each other? There's like 8 different languages being.
Well,
thrown
I
around
mean,
now.
I need to have
I
some
mean, we're
practice
just,
once in
you
a
know-
while. I mean, it's something I don't get to speak very often.
Does everybody know common?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's stick with that one.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
You guys started it, I'm just saying.
Do you
we have any
need
more of that
anything
beer
special?
Probably.
I mean, if
Yeah,
Oh, I
I
know
was
that.
thinking about a new beer, by the way.
The
Wait, do you want
Church
beer?
of Elm has been kind, and he
Would you
will
like
pull
beer?
out.
Oh,
He'll pull out a small
I did that.
pouch,
I
and in
did
his
that.
hand he will lay down what looks like very shiny dust. like diamond
Oh,
dust
no, I
and
can only name the liquid below.
touch you. Cast Greater Restoration on you.
Woo!
Feel pretty good now.
Does anybody need some mayonnaise?
Thank you.
No.
Feel much better now.
Everybody else okay?
Yeah.
What about Bed Dragon? Frozen Berry IPA.
Talking about beer?
Yeah.
You guys have beer?
Somewhere.
It's a bit
I
frozen.
thought about it, and here it is.
Now, don't we have that keg? Of
Yeah, we
ours?
have the
Tastes
cake.
like generic. I'll drink it though.
Yeah. I can do wine.
Where is it? I want to drink it.
Yeah.
Eggman probably put it somewhere.
You want this wine? I thought of it, and so yeah,
Egg
he doesn't
bun.
want it.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Just
I need
maybe
something
pass
Yeah.
it around.
kind of.
You got our keg?
Oh,
I mean, it's a
I
gallon,
think
so
so.
don't drink the whole thing.
I don't
Okay,
know.
because we have 2 of them.
Kegs.
No.
Did you guys remove them from the table
We might
whenever
have
it
to
was?
fight later.
Yeah.
Just
Did you leave them at
spread
the
it
table?
among the people. So
I don't
line
remember.
some.
Alright.
Great.
I mean, they're staying nice and cold if they're out there. I don't know where the hell they are.
I go look.
Let's go walk around this
Yeah,
side
you
to
go
look one.
outside and on that table, you guys took the
I'm not a good
tablecloth and a
waiter,
few of
I'm
your
sorry.
decorations off, but the kegs were kind of pushed underneath, and the table's frozen over.
I thought so. Now it's a solid block of ice. I would like.
Well, move the screen a little bit away from the mic.
Hmm?
The pop filter. It's resting on it. There you go.
Yes. I will.
Hey, Naivara, can you melt that ice?
Oh yes, I can.
I will
actually.
smash.
It would just make a wisdom check for me.
the ice.
It's a 1.
You think that you would be okay to do it?
All right, I'm gonna.
As
try.
Naivara heats up her hand, the ice begins
But
to
it
melt,
does.
but not too
It does
much.
say I can only do like a flammable material, so. But I mean, I can kind
Well,
of.
it's more like
see.
hot makes ice
Yeah.
melt. But
Yeah.
I don't think I have enough juice.
I-
Naivara, you're sitting there, you're focusing on it, and you're melting ice. You're melting ice. Everybody else just sees you. You've maybe gone about a millimeter in, and you've been sitting out there for about 40 minutes now.
I just.
But
it's
the
not-
time is just flying for you. You don't really realize it.
I would like to.
Somebody's gonna have to come
smite
stop me.
the ice.
Jesus!
All right.
What is the ice
to
blocking?
Put the
Our
hammer
beer.
down.
Oh.
Do what?
I would like to put the hammer down.
Are you doing which smite are you doing?
Let's see.
Searing?
Searing smite? Or
I
you can
might-
prepare spells,
You would
right?
could have prepared it in the morning.
Yeah, but I,
Branding smite?
I wouldn't have.
I'm just sitting on the wine, sipping on the
Branding
wine.
smite makes
nobody else
things
is
that
taking
are
it.
invisible become visible.
So searing smite's the
Technically, I
fiery
don't
one.
think I can change that either.
Not until
tomorrow.
it's gone.
It is a flame ball too.
Okay, so you're just dumping divine smite into it?
At level 2. Which is I mean, do I have to roll a hit for this?
No. Just roll a d20 to see how well you hit it.
Okay, it's like 20.
So you
Yes, 20. 20 to hit.
you with the power of Helm smack right into it using as many divine smites as you need to. Go ahead and roll all that for me. What level are you casting it at?
2.
A lot of dice you got there, Chris.
I don't think I
hope
get
we
to
don't
reroll
need that
the
for the
8s.
dragon
So
later.
6, 10,
Hmm?
I
It's
hope
about
we don't
11
need that
o'clock
for
at
the
night
dragon
right now.
later.
Do what?
It's about 11 o'clock at night right now.
We'll get to the rest.
That's 13 plus the 18 damage total.
So you notice a lot of the ice kind of cave in, and as all that happens, you hear the door from the bar just bust open behind you. You see Golrick standing there. He's got his mace in his hand and his shield on. He's like, "What the hell was that?" And behind him, you see two. Let me just make sure I get this right. Two of the guys that were with him, they come out and they have swords and shields too. And you notice on their swords, there's just kind of electricity snipping and snapping on it. You would recognize this as Thunderous Smite that they had on there.
We're trying to
Now
get our
don't
beer.
stow your smite. Come smite this ice.
And
Let's
then,
get some
and then
beer.
4 other guys also that were with them, also wearing the same kind of armor, come out, and they all have these big hammers with them. And they're just looking around.
Wine?
Just having a good time.
Man, it's fine. It's fine. Just having some fun out here.
Wanna
Wine?
break this ice with me?
No wine. No. I said no to her.
There's beer in it.
Well, there's wine
Beer.
right now.
In the ice.
Not in your thing. We're trying to get our beer.
I know.
All right, men.
Offering it because she told me not to drink.
Hit the table. So the two that had the Thunderous Smite, just and through the next few hits with them, and you
Stand back, everybody.
go ahead and roll a D100 for me.
I don't know what is happening. I mean, I could
We're
punch it.
saving-
That's
You're
probably-
sitting
The
there
beer.
doing this for about half an hour, and then Ghost Stack just kind of pushed you away and just.
Oh, I didn't know we could punch it
Great.
because I'm much better at that.
25.
25? Well, I assume that you were trying to be nice and subtle with it.
Yeah,
We're not.
don't want to
You got a
break the beer.
25?
25.
Alright, so the table does splinter in half, but you did stop yourself before you would have broken any of the kegs. So you do just see the top of the keg. And you pop off the lid. It's kind of slushy, but your beer's down there. You can see both of them.
Looks like it's gonna taste pretty good.
And all
Dip a mug.
all the servants of Helm will dump their mug in it too. And
Choose some beer.
Now, is that the regular one or the chili one?
to Helm.
Tastes chili both ways.
Yeah, they'll say to Helm and raise their mugs, clink them all together.
Got the wine alchemy jug still.
To slaying a wrathful white bitch.
And another one of the guys will say, to fighting a dragon.
Exactly.
And then Golrick will raise his and say, to reuniting with old friends. Ping! And everybody knocks back their beer. You guys doing anything else with the evening?
I'm making sure that Leeward clears out all the wine.
Nobody's taking us anymore.
Nobody wants the wine.
Well, none of the dwarves, but the laymen.
I walked around the bar trying to offer it.
Nobody trusts Leo Word somehow.
I guess me and Leeward.
You would
drinking a gallon
know.
of wine.
You would know that hanging around with two dwarfs, that they're more of a earthy kind of ale type of people, not a fruity wine type of.
That's why he's offering it to other people. Look more like fruity wine people. And if the fruity wine people are
you would. There were plenty of
Darren
people.
probably wants some.
Thanks. He's kind of cringing still because he's still with Dwayne. It's more like you guys hired or put Darren in charge of watching Dwayne, but Dwayne's more watching Darren.
That sounds right.
As the night continues, you guys rest, you relax. There's just a feeling of just a little bit. Everybody's just a little bit happier knowing that you guys were at least to take out one of the threats. Still, there's just a feeling of just ominous.
I have my bear stay
Oh,
up
yeah.
and keep an eye out.
Okay. And there are guards all around too. You guys did push past a couple of the guards because there is a curfew at the moment, but they're like, they're fine. Go out there and you and Golrick have a wonderful evening, reminiscing, arm wrestling, slapping each other, telling
It's
stories,
like a revenge check.
Right?
playing cards. You find sleep.
Sleep.
How much of the wine did I make it through before I fell asleep?
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Who?
Me?
Leeward. Are you the only one drinking? Were you drinking wine, Nivara?
A little bit.
Okay, that's fine then.
I'm trying it. It's more fruity than it is.
Make a Constitution saving throw too then.
Well, I can't hold my liquor tonight.
When can you?
During the
think
beer
that's like
drinking
a
contest, I did
9.
pretty good.
You didn't win.
It's not your favorite drink, but you drink like
I
like
figure
maybe
if
a
I'm
cup
gonna
and a
die
half of it.
tomorrow.
Cup and a half of it, and it's okay.
5.
A 5, you attempt to drink the remainder.
Gallon of wine.
You've probably gotten rid of about a half gallon of it, and Nivara has about a cup, and you try to drink the rest of it. Hits you in the back of the throat. Not quite puking, but you pass out at the bar.
Great. The wrong character for this.
I do have a turn for this.
Okay.
So you guys go up to your rooms. Are you leaving Leeward passed out at the bar? And there are people set up all around the bar, just kind of like refugee style.
I have Uber drop him off in his room.
And at some
Like
point,
Uber does.
This picks me up
Well,
like
you're
this
sitting
and
at
this
a
drags me
table.
up the stairs.
Not sleeping.
A few of the children will come up.
By your ankles.
God damn it.
Can you tell us a
You're down
story
by the
about
body.
the bear and the shirt
Oh,
again?
yes, of course.
Okay, so you
Winnie the Pooh.
retell them another tale of Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, this is never going to get old.
At some point, you and Golrick would have gotten into a slap fight.
He's got a lot of inspiration from the moonshine check.
Yeah.
You had done the thing where you both grab each other, and the first person to let go from a smack loses.
It's been fun.
Yeah,
Ready to slay a dragon tomorrow?
I guess so. Is it gonna be here tomorrow already? I don't know when it's gonna be back, you guys.
You know, I
But
just
other
kind
than-
of assume it's gonna show up when we least want it to.
So tonight?
That would suck. You know, I thought about being responsible, and then I just threw that out the window.
Oh, whatever it is, I really
Should
hope that we.
Oh, jeez. You know what we should have done? Probably not.
Hope that we have enough power with us.
Before I go to bed, I will cut my thumb and put it on my broom.
You know,
You know-
Father Oakbrow didn't want to send his full forces, but even though I advised against holding back, because it's a dragon. But rounded up what I could, got permission, came down here to help you guys, but
You know, if only we had some way to know when the dragon was coming. We could prepare.
well, I think that I think that they were gonna send scouts up or something. Did you guys see any on the way down?
No.
Oh,
Yes.
Did we?
I
saw
saw a
nothing.
dragon flying around the top of the mountain.
Scouts.
that's a
I'm
funny
sorry.
scout.
Did they have a ton of shields with them?
There was a
Oh, God.
I'm sorry. I'm kind of single-mindedly focused on the dragon that we're supposed to fight tomorrow.
Well, we know where the scouts went. We just took their shit.
So you guys just reminisce and talk and discuss, and you end up finding rest. You wake up to the cold nip in the air. It's
Oh,
warm,
dang
but
nip.
still cold.
Jeez.
Yep, cold nips.
You can cut glass.
Yeah, so you guys wake up, head downstairs. Everybody's kind of waking up. There's a very simple breakfast being served, just some potatoes, whatever meat they can.
No, it's better
Crap.
than granola bars.
How did I get up to my room
As
last
I
night?
grab a handful of mashed potatoes.
I just remember sitting at the bar.
I had my Uber take you home.
Oh, okay. Well, thank
And
you.
you make a perception check, everybody, as you come downstairs.
Oh, jeez.
Been rolling so great on these tonight.
Wow.
This is the one.
All right, let's see who. Well, we have reversal.
Damn.
Hey, that's a 25.
19.
You have my other piece of my natural 20 there. I want it back. I got a 19.
What'd you get?
I got nat 1 with
You
perception being
guys
5.
will recognize. You don't see Mary there. You assume that she's guarding the tower along with everybody, the big wall. You do see. You do see. I can't read my own handwriting. You do see Mayor Grey Whistle kind of going around, just shaking people's hands, just making sure that they're okay. You do see Vulpin, just kind of sitting in the corner. Looks like he's passed out. He's the town drunk halfling. You see familiar face. You see Tarek, the Dragonborn that was making the Yeti wraps.
Who I was just thinking I need to go see him.
You see, and you guys know that you have Yeti meat. You see Grumbar. He's the one that owns the magic shop that you guys stopped at. He's there. You see Galvin Hearthstrong, who's the blacksmith. He's also there. And you guys would know that your ballista would be done by today.
Probably you'll get that.
Get what?
Should probably eat our feast as
Thing
well.
that we use, the rock bones.
Did you pay for it up front?
Oh, I forgot all about it.
I'm 90% sure we did at least.
I'm pretty sure you did
Yeah.
too, because I usually write down if you guys still owe money for something and I couldn't find anything.
No, I don't want
It's pretty quiet. People are still traumatized, but yeah, and you don't see Golrick or his men there.
I go to. I'm assuming I'm awake enough. I'm not too groggy from the wine.
No, you're okay.
Okay.
You didn't roll a natural 1, so you're okay.
Um,
You're no longer exhausted. Your face still kind of stings a bit, but you feel like
I
your
figured the
mouth
cold
can
would
move.
kind of numbed it up a little bit.
You feel like your mouth can move, and you feel like you can articulate your lips to sing again.
Can half
I was
elves
gonna
grow
try to-
beards?
You think so?
Because I don't think elves can grow beards.
By natural means, no. By magical means, yes.
If there's like a
I just
platform,
wondered
like
how
a
that
stage
applied
area,
to-
Magic.
I was gonna try to get everybody's spirits up in the
Leeward?
morning.
Okay,
Yeah,
make
because
a
Leeward's
make a
half elf.
performance
Half.
check.
Yeah.
Humans can grow beards.
Yeah, but does that mean it's only half as good?
Yeah.
It's
Depends. Some humans can grow some magnificent beards.
True. Maybe it's, I don't know.
Nobody can
what's-
grow a mustache as cool as mine was
Now
today.
he won't be able.
Man,
to
when I
grow-
shaved today,
grow,
I
like,
did like
ZZ
the
Top.
goatee
Kinda,
with
it's
like the
probably
pork
just gonna be
chop
like kinda like a
sideburns,
light
and
peach
when I showed her,
fuzz.
she just
Like,
went,
wait.
"Stop!"
You didn't take pictures?
No,
Damn.
I
might-
did.
I don't know,
I
we
did
get
shave
as good
down
as
to a
this.
mustache,
Ah,
and I wore a
for
Chiefs
half
hat,
elf?
and I put a
Yes.
headset on, and I had like a menu, and I was pretending
That's
to be
probably
Andy
the
Reid.
best a half elf can get.
Probably, yeah. Performance check. God, they got plus 13 on that. It'd be a 24.
You play some pretty good music. People are getting a little bit lively. There's lots more conversation happening. It's very well
What
appreciated.
did we get for that check?
Hmm.
What?
Did we roll?
The perception.
Yeah.
That's to see who was in the bar.
Yeah.
So it's just all those people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just see people. That's it.
Mm-hmm. We were
Okay,
just
it was
these
just
people.
that-
on
Which
that
specific
list that you're
people?
talking
Okay,
about.
gotcha.
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna go.
It was
I'm gonna
such a
go.
broad thing. I guess I
Yes.
was just like, what?
I was gonna go talk to.
It's a game of Dungeons and Dragons. You have to roll dice. at
Maybe
some
see
point.
about getting some snowberries and cinnamon.
We'll
Snowberries,
worry
cinnamon.
about that after.
Yeah.
IPA,
We
you know
need
it's
to
good to be
live
good.
first.
I'm gonna go talk to the Dragonborn. Or yeah, is he the Dragonborn?
Tarek. Yep.
No, I thought
So you
the
go up to
Dragonborn
Tarek.
was the taco guy.
It's Tarek.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's a taco
okay.
guy.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, hello, friend. You're back. That's good.
Yeah. That actually wasn't who. Is he the weaponsmith guy?
No.
That's who I was meaning.
I'm the taco
Taco
guy.
guy.
Yes.
Can I get a taco?
Do you need to go see Galvin Hearthstrong? He's right over there.
Yeah, you guys
All right.
just look
You
familiar.
want me to get you a taco?
Yes.
care.
I'm gonna
Yes,
get a
us.
taco.
People do get us dragonborns and dwarfs mixed up.
Yep.
Happens all the time.
You wouldn't know how many times I've been asked if I was a dragonborn.
I ask him in Draconic for a. No.
Oh,
For
don't talk like that.
spicy
People really
pork.
don't like it. I'm
For
okay
spicy
with it,
pork,
but
spicy pork.
They like it
Before
more
I
than
leave,
just spouting
I have just a
infernal.
few left.
Before I leave, don't forget to sell him the Yeti meat.
Oh, you got the Yeti meat? Big ol' slab. Alright, I give you... How much do you have? How much did I tell you guys have? How many pounds?
I think it was 4 pounds.
I give you 20 gold for that. That good?
Sounds fair.
All right. What? Cherries?
Gold.
Oh, I even put it right here.
How much did you get?
Big piece of... No, I was talking about the giant's pants.
We still have
Can
that.
we sell those? Is anybody
We put that in the bag of holding, I'm assuming.
How much for the
I just think
taco?
it'd be funny. Well, it's free.
Hey, Leeward, can I
Take
have
it.
my jug back?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
try one of those Yeti tacos.
Yes.
Sorry, I kind of fell
Got
asleep.
the regular, and then the
You drink a lot
Yeti.
of
Which
it.
one do you want?
But thanks for getting rid of all of it.
Yeti.
You're welcome.
All right, here you go. It's old. It's
If
not
you
the fresh
ever
stuff
need me
you
to
just
drink
told me.
any more, I will more than happy to
I don't
do
have
it.
my. I don't have my stuff. It's frozen. Sorry.
Yeah, maybe not that much though. We need to
I'll send
find something
Nightvar
that we
over
can
to
put in
melt
there
it.
that more people will drink.
All right. So Ghost Stack comes up to you and he has a lukewarm kind of. No, wouldn't even be lukewarm. It'd be cold. Taco in his hand.
What?
Your new nickname is Microwave.
Oh,
I
you
meant
have
to
tell
melt
me
his
why.
equipment out.
Oh, that makes way more sense.
I was like, yes, I bring her cold taco.
Which is exactly what I will do. I will bring Nightvar a cold taco.
That's what I thought.
She
It's
will
like
be
you
much
can have her
appreciated.
warm it up for you.
What do you want?
I will bring her cold taco also.
What do you want?
I need you to heat something up.
Oh, okay. I didn't understand the cold taco. Do you want me to heat up the taco first? Or
If you're going to eat it, I suggest you heat it up.
I don't eat meat.
Oh,
It's warm though.
now it's tortilla. I just put my finger in it. It's like
We're very strange people.
Actually,
How were you guys planning on thawing my
with
stuff?
the mashed potatoes I still have in my hand from this
Yeah.
morning.
How were you planning on unthawing my equipment?
I should call this something.
Oh,
Shepherd's
I have this glove
pie.
and I can heat stuff up and kind of.
I have my breath.
Oh,
I
then
just
you do
don't.
that.
I just don't want anything to be destroyed. I was going
Okay,
to
yeah, no,
do
this
it
is
nice and
smaller.
slow, and it
This is smaller.
take me a few days to get everything.
It might take me a few days too. I only have the one glove.
It will be fine.
Okay.
But no rush. I don't need to sell tacos. You to save the town like you do.
I
I'm
just
gonna keep
rub my
doing it.
maul on it.
Until somebody tells me.
You guys both make wisdom checks for me.
Wisdom.
I'm doing terrible at wisdom. That's 8.
12.
You guys spend about 20 minutes doing it, and not too much.
I told you this might take too long. We'll do
No,
it later.
no, yes, it will be fine.
Looks good to use.
Right.
You can make more cold tacos with that.
Okay.
But I can heat those up.
I do have fresh.
You
I
know-
do have your fresh meat. Actually, I,
heard
could
of a thing
probably
where
go make
tartar,
something.
it's like a thing where it's like raw meat.
Gross.
You
Actually,
put lemon juice on it, maybe.
The only
it could
reason
be
I cook
cooked.
meat is for all the regular people. I can eat it.
Anyway, like a poke. Like a poke.
Oh. Did you just fart, sir?
Yes.
Too many tacos.
In my culture, it's okay to break wind. We don't complain like humans do. Wait, you're not human.
The closest
No.
is him.
I'm only part human.
Weird.
Does it always smell like sulfur when you do it?
Yes. And brimstone.
Human on my dad's side.
I used to get this smell all the time just working in the mines.
Mm-hmm.
You have diamonds up there?
Do I have diamonds?
Yes, up your keister.
No.
What?
I don't know.
Well, I thought it could be mining.
We should leave
Okay.
Tori.
I walk over to this other dwarf.
Okay.
Brimstone, sulfur, volcano, diamonds.
Did you even go outside to witness any of that, or were you just talking to?
I don't think it gets that higher pressure.
Yeah, because
I think
Vale
it'll
went
be more
outside.
Cold than diamond.
So you would have been
My cousin
inside
brings this
talking
out
to talking to Galvin Hearthstrong.
Oh Lord.
Hey there, you're back. That's good.
Yeah.
Just be ready for more.
You said
Oh yeah, your ballista. I got it finished. Come on, let's go. And I'll take you outside and I'll walk you to the smith. The printer is not hooked up to the computer, so I don't have it printed off.
What
But
kind of merchant are you having, computer? No, I'm just kidding.
and he'll gather you guys up and you'll go, and he takes you to
Oh,
he takes you to his smith shop, and he has a sheet
Oh, it's comfortable to have your head like
over a
that.
pretty large item, and he pulls it off, and you see it looks just like a heavy crossbow, but about twice as big, thick. The bow on it is just really thick and looks really heavy. Very thick rope on it too, and he lifts it up, and he can barely walk. He's the strongest.
oh,
I'm not even there. We're
Yeah.
busy
Oh,
melting.
yeah.
he gathered us.
He gathered all you guys.
Oh, did you? Okay.
me probably.
Not
He
me.
throws it into your hand.
Oh, God.
It's very heavy.
This is pretty heavy. This is
So
pretty
with
heavy. How is
with
he supposed to? Because even I kind of have to.
it has a big handle on the front of it, so you'd be able to hold it like the
Zara,
Terminator.
ready
Yes,
for duty.
yes. I was only able to with the materials that you guys gave me. I was only able to make 3 bolts with it, and he pulls out big bolts about this size, about that thick. Look like they're made out of bone, sharpened to a point, and they have rock feathers on the side of them. So, out of game, this thing, it's a rock bone ballista. And I'm going to type this all up and give it to you guys, but it requires a 16 in strength. Otherwise, your movement is reduced to 5 feet. If your strength is over 16, let's see.
Can you even?
No.
I have 18 strength.
And I have
I won't
19.
I have 10.
But I probably shouldn't be the one.
Well, no, if your strength is over 16, your movement's just halved.
If it's over 16,
Mm-hmm.
so I'd be 15 movement.
So if you're stronger
No,
than
I mean
16, your movement's
12
halved.
and a
If your strength is below 16, you can only move 5 feet a turn with it. It takes an action to reload a bolt and an action to shoot the bolt. The modifier is your dexterity plus your strength. It is a +1 item to hit, and it does 6d10 of piercing damage on a hit.
Damn.
He will also tell you that the bolts were very expensive to make, and they must be made out of bones that can be found on large certain creatures. They're about 200 gold pieces each for each bolt.
We're getting some bolts with it.
You got 3 bolts.
Well, let's just keep this in the,
Bag of holding?
waiting in the wings.
And it's heavy, but you're still able to lift
It's
it up.
fine.
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Getting a little bit winded
You know,
doing it over and over
we
again.
could give it to one of my dwarven brethren and have them stand in a tower and take attacks with it.
True.
I mean, I'm fine doing it if the dragon's not on the ground, because I can't really hit it if it's in the air.
It's true.
Anything.
You do have a carpet.
I'm gonna do.
But
I want to try something.
Oh.
I take my broom and I put it through the little handle. Up.
How much can your broom hold?
Over 400 pounds.
Goes up. Slower than you would think, but
Now, you put it through the hole, so is the ballista doing this?
That's true.
It's not very far up yet.
Yeah, but we can. It makes it easier to.
Are you
carry.
trying to get
tie
on
it
the
to the
broom
broom.
with it?
Not yet.
So it
I'm
goes
just-
up. Your broom's a lot slower.
I'm just testing stuff out right now.
Well, if we need to move it, we can easily move it with the broom.
I mean, my carpet can hold 600 pounds, so technically I could go on the carpet with it. Or somebody could go on the carpet with it.
Yeah.
I bring the broom slowly back down, and there's potential there.
You guys are smarter than me. You figure out what we're doing with it.
You hand it to Oscar, and he just drops it. It's very heavy.
I don't even try to pick it up. You try to hand it to me, I'm like, no, I'm good.
Nah. Okay, well, I guess it's mine for now.
Well, we can put it in the bag of holding. Will it fit? Will the opening on the bag of holding be big enough to? I don't think it will.
If you were to unstring it, maybe.
Up to you.
I mean, it's up to you guys.
I
if you
think
want to
there's
put it
actually
in.
stats on the bag of holding that say how big it opens.
Let me look.
If I remember right, it's about like that.
If you were
Why
to,
don't we just put
if you were
it?
to unstring it and take off the bow part of it, it probably would.
Roughly 2 feet in
Could my
diameter
rock
at the
use
mouth
it?
and 4 feet deep.
Huh?
My rock.
So 2
Rocky.
feet in
I
diameter.
don't
It's
think
2 feet across.
you would have
Yeah,
the
so
fingers
about-
or dexterity to be able to do
So
it.
yeah, it probably won't fit.
I just like the mental image.
If you were
Never mind
to take off the bow part, like unstring it,
Mm.
you know, it would probably be able to fit in there. If it's 2 feet, because this thing isn't this big.
You could do this.
I mean, technically I could carry it on my
This
back,
kinda
but I'd be reduced.
Well, yeah.
Maybe.
Although I still
I mean,
put
it
it
only
25
holds-
feet with it.
They only holds up to 500.
Oh,
what-
weird.
I think it's at 500. Yeah, up to 500 pounds. So as long as it's under 500 pounds, I can hold it.
Yeah. I'd even say, because, you know, it's a crossbow. You would get it in there and kind of do like a clever angling
Yeah.
thing, you'd probably be able to get it in there.
So if we want to, we can put it in the bag of holding.
Well, I think we should have it set up and ready somewhere for when this.
So let's give it to one of Ghost Axe
Yeah.
friends.
we could just mount it to the top of a tower for now and have
Yeah,
somebody
that's-
use it from up there. And if
Sounds
you
good.
need to use it, you just jump
Well,
up
I know
there
where it
and-
is. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go do that right now then, because the dragon's probably on its way.
Oh, well.
You guys make your way to.
A tower.
Whatever tower.
There's 2 towers, and then there's the doors that you guys came in. It's pretty much like this,
Thinking like the gateway to Mordor.
pretty much. And then on either side of the tower, it kind of goes into like where the mountains are. So both towers are the same height, and then the wall is probably about 15-20 feet lower than the towers.
I am going to
About
have
60
my carpet at the
60
ready
feet up, I would
because
say. 60, 70 feet
I
up are the
cannot do
towers.
too much if I can't get up to it. I could throw darts at it.
Are there any towers in town?
No, probably the tallest building would be Eggman's. It's a 3-story.
My goal is for the dragon not to make it into the town, so...
Yeah.
I really don't think we're going to be able to tell a dragon not to go in town.
Well, we'll do our best.
I mean, it's
And
going
if it
to
does
go...
get in town and it's out of the ballista's
I mean,
range,
If it can
What is the range
swivel,
on the ballista?
It is. I haven't come up with that yet. I'd probably say whatever a longbow is.
Okay.
So 100.
120, 600,
120.
I think, is what
Yeah.
it is, right?
It's like 150 for normal range and 600 for
Yeah, let me look. I've
disadvantage.
got
That's what I would
quotes
say.
under.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can also spend an entire turn aiming to give yourself advantage on the shot.
150,
Yeah.
600 for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can spend an entire turn aiming and shot.
I figured they can swivel if we mount it.
Yeah. You guys could probably figure out a way to do that.
I'll go gather some hay bale up. And
Should I tell? I shouldn't tell you. Nope.
gather
I had an
hay.
idea for it, what you guys could do with it. Just think about items that you have, and how you could use them to help move something big.
But I'll gather a hay bale and get some sections and paint some big red targets on them.
You know?
I think so.
And
You can always mount it
Nothing
onto
I
your
have.
bear.
I don't think my bear's strong enough, honestly.
Or corporeal enough.
So you guys are walking.
Well, he's not.
Yeah.
He's not.
I
You
could-
can't put your hand through him.
But weren't you doing that earlier?
No, I
No,
said
he's-
he's translucent.
Ah.
He's a spectral bear.
Yeah. He's got a physical form, he's just not like.
His strength is 15. Bear couldn't hold it.
It would be 5 feet with it on.
But I'm not. No, I'm not putting it on.
So as you guys walk up, there's still a lot of guards at the Verdout. On the back side, you do notice now looking at it, there's some like scaffolding going up. There's doors leading into the actual tower. Looks like they have a system to get up to there, but then they also have some like wooden planks built into the side, ladders and such. So there's more than one way to get up to the top. And on top of each of the towers, as you guys get up there, you notice big spires of wood all kind of planked together. Look like they're about to, like a bonfire might be set up there. And up on the top, you see Mary and Golrick surveying just the area, looking out towards the mountain.
Golrick and who was looking out towards the mountain?
Mary.
Mary. I go up there. See anything?
Not yet. Now make everybody up there.
Yeah.
I'm
This-
probably on my carpet.
I'm just following.
Everybody make a perception check. You're just floating in your carpet around town.
Well, yeah, just so that I can move if I need to.
6.
19.
20.
11.
You two look off into the distance where Mary seems to be looking, and you notice about maybe like 100, 150 yards out, you can see a similar spire. And then you look just a little bit farther, 100 yards after that, you see another spire.
I don't see it, but
You don't see it. They would point it out to you.
It looks like a early warning system. Some spires along
It appears to be a system that they have in place where if one person sees the dragon, they light the beacons.
We
Are
should
they
go
lit up?
eat.
They're not lit up.
Yeah, we should set up our heroes.
Condor
feast.
calls for
Yeah, we should probably go do that.
Yeah,
Put it on the
my
wall.
my scouts haven't come back yet,
Potluck on the wall and each
but
of the
who knows?
bastards.
Huh?
I didn't hear what you said.
Scouts haven't come back yet. They're up there setting up some of the spires. 3 men stationed at every one.
Brave men.
Very
Right.
brave.
They haven't come back yet because they're stealthing. It takes a lot longer.
Yes, yes, that's what I keep telling myself.
Hopefully they're there to light the fire.
now the fires were lit, right?
No.
Not yet.
Oh, you just see the spires.
Yeah, see the
Oh,
spires.
never mind.
We see the system of spires.
Light the beacon!
Light the
Gondor
beacons.
Coals Parade!
Cheryl Teagues. Nice. You seen that Family Guy? Dumb. What was that face for? That's what it looked like. So,
Alright.
you guys are up on top of the Verdout. You are up there. There
Eating?
are... Huh?
Eating?
No,
You haven't started yet.
I mean,
I'm describing the situation
fires
to you
aren't
before you
lit,
do this.
So I don't want to
The fires are not lit.
necessarily eat yet. Then again, it's be like the
You guys
fastest
don't
dinner
really
ever.
know how far up they've set up spires. You don't really know much. Feel free to ask.
Did they see people at the spires?
Yeah,
the
you
spires
have
are
seen
there.
3 people at each. You can only see 2 spires up, but
I point at the ballista on the carpet that
Keep dropping
Nivara
by.
is riding on.
Do we have a place to mount this?
oh, strange. What is it? And Mary comes in. Oh, it's awfully heavy.
Yeah, it's
Here, take it back. Do
it
you
was
want to
made from rock bones.
rock bones, like your bird?
Only bigger.
We don't talk about
Strange.
it around him. It's his mother.
We could mount it on anywhere on the wall, of
Wednesdays.
course. Whatever you'd prefer to do.
I'm his
Do you have a
mother.
place to mount it?
That's what we just
That's-
asked you.
What my question was.
We could mount it, but what would you mount it to? Didn't you find that fancy rod that you guys got?
Yeah.
We could mount it
My turn.
with rods.
There's 2
We could take the flying carpet up, mount it to one rod in its center, and put it on, like spin it on top of it.
True.
I'd
Tell
much
me
rather
what
be
to do.
closer to the
I'm just gonna do curls with it until.
tower.
We could be right
Make a strength
above
check.
it, a little farther back.
Doing curls?
I mean, we can mount it straight on the tower too.
Check or save?
Just check. General check.
13.
What's wrong with higher and farther?
Feeling pretty swole.
More
I'm
of
just amazed
we
at
have
your
to have
being able to pick
somebody
it up.
up there at all times. That gets rid of one of our flying devices. If we have it on the tower, then somebody can man it up here, and we don't have to worry about loss of a flying device.
That's a good point.
And you
I
guys
think we
look
can spare one
around.
of the
You
immovable
see.
rods. I don't foresee that
That's
being
not.
a tool.
That wasn't. Mine was whole. He wanted it up here, and that would have taken a
Yeah.
flying thing.
You guys up top. You will see Mary. You will see Golric. You'll see the 6 guards of Helm, and about another half dozen soldiers. It seems like the rest of them are either in the town guarding or stationed at the spires.
Who of you guys is good with a bow?
None of the guards of Helm seem to have bows on their backs, but all of Mary's men do.
Well, I'm gonna have Mary do it then.
And Mary also has a bow.
Yeah.
Mary, do you want to be in charge of this?
I suppose so. Would you rather me doing that, or would you rather me down there? I don't care, whatever you'd like.
Unless you have somebody you trust
See, I
implicitly.
apparently I'm in charge here, but I think that we probably would all be under a thick sheet of ice if it wasn't for you.
I mean, unless you trust somebody implicitly to fire this tried and true.
Perhaps it's better if we don't mount it. That way, if she does need to
And
move,
she kind of
she
looks
can.
over at all of her men, and she sees
I was
them
gonna
all.
give her
And
the rod too.
do
Well, the
you
rod doesn't
need
keep you
something,
from
ma'am? I think I'll take it.
But the rod doesn't give you freedom. It just holds.
She
place.
can undo it, move it, and redo it.
But I mean, she can always hold it.
She could.
Whatever you guys want to do.
They give her a ride. Yeah, she can choose when she needs it.
Everybody
Maybe
gets a
she'll
ride.
fall. Maybe she'll fall and she'll need something to catch her on the way down the side of it.
So where would you like me to stand with it? Are you giving me one of those fancy rods?
Yeah, and I hand her the white and gold rod that I have.
One that I can read.
Oh God.
Can't get it. Here, try it.
What do I have to roll?
It's a strength check.
Hey, that's not bad, but I'm not going to be able to move it.
Mm.
I have to,
Let's
you, have to
roll
get, you have to get 30 to move it. At least far as
That's a natural 20 plus 4.
I got, what is it?
You
Strength
can't
or
move
athletics?
Yeah.
Strength.
I look really good
23.
doing it, though.
I'm not even gonna try it.
I know I can't move it.
That's why they call me the Jade Amazon.
I think the only way you could do that is if you maybe had like bardic inspiration or something, right?
Probably, or when you.
That's a
level
way
up.
to do it, but
Yeah.
you could
Screw it.
also...
I'm gonna do it.
Like as a barbarian at some
No,
point,
no.
I
as
have
a
plenty of
as a barbarian at some point you can
The giant.
just substitute whatever strength related roll you do with your strength score, and at some point that jumps up to
D8.
24. So
There's
as a barbarian, the
those
minimum
belts
you
of
can get on a
dwarven
strength roll is
can
a
bring you up
24.
to 28, which would bring you up to a plus...
Or the giant strength.
Plus 4,
Yeah, that's what I
no, plus 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Which
that'd be a
that
plus
could-
9.
Would it?
Yeah. Because it's a plus 5 and then plus 4 if it's 28.
Yeah, it's
And then you read the manual of bodily health.
8.
Or whatever the one is for strength.
There's one of those for strength?
I think so. I think there's one for all of them. If not, you can always homebrew it.
Yeah. So, where do you want me? Are you up on a tower, up here in the middle, down on the ground? I don't care.
Freedom to move, if you want to move.
I'll be able to move, not very quickly with this thing.
Still better than not at all.
I could, and you look, and it's probably about 60 feet between each tower.
You're more familiar with this place than I am. Just as long as you have a good shot.
You think I should stand here then? And I think I'd rather be here so I can hop to safety if I need to, or get in one of the towers and rather on top of them.
That works for me.
What do you want? My men are just sitting here, just bows a going. Whenever we're ready.
Works for me.
Sounds good.
I don't know why I'm making all these decisions.
I like it. Usually people are indecisive.
Works for me.
I'm not the battle specialist here.
Spread them out.
So yeah, they all kind of spread out. Golrick and his men. What about me?
How do you
What
take
about
down
my
a flying
guys?
creature?
I
You
don't know.
have a bow.
I got the power of Helm on my side.
And then I fly away.
Well, I guess it's just me and you.
God be with you.
In the same
I
boat,
fly
so
faster.
We're definitely going to be in the same boat.
Well, Oscar's left us. Where should we go now?
I left you because people were talking about God.
Oh no!
Nikki.
I didn't do it! He moved his head and then it knocked it off.
Dang it!
Dang it, Steve!
So yeah, I will give you guys a few minutes to decide what the plan of action is.
Buddy.
Well,
Here, let's move this so you don't have to lay on it anymore.
we have two melee guys and two.
We have to find a way to bring it into range of all of our weapons. Now, with the movable rods, maybe if it lands at any point, we could shove this thing, try to pin it.
What? Red, so
But it'd be
the-
hard. Be very hard.
So, you suggesting we get this bastard down on the ground and just wail on him?
If we can. If it
How
lands.
so the immovable
If
rods.
it lands, I'll just try to jam this thing inside of it and
Could
click
we?
it.
I don't know if you, my guys, have
Don't know how
javelins.
that'll work.
You got javelins too, I know. Could we attach chains to them? Maybe hold it down? I don't know.
It'll have to work.
I'm
Yeah,
good
I
at
can always
grappling,
try to
but I
get
don't
it.
think I
We
have
need
this
something really
grappling.
heavy. I
down
don't
from
know,
the
something
side.
that could. I don't know.
You could certainly try.
What
Or
about
I
your
could
big
hit it with
rock
lightning
friend?
bolts.
Could he do something about it?
He could maybe...
Could he stand on
mostly
top
just
of the
punches.
tower? And then if we get this thing on the ground, he jumps down from the tower on top of him?
I don't know if he's learned how to do that yet.
Learned how to fall?
Well,
That's all he'd have to
made
do.
a specific movement. Yeah. I could put him on the
It'd be
tower.
like playing Boulder Shears Parchment, but from 60 feet up. You guys know Boulder Shears
Rocky
Parchment,
can
right?
Stand on there because he can't
Yeah,
really.
I'm terrible at it.
He can't really do anything till the dragon's on the ground anyway. So
Oh.
at least I don't think that he can.
What about that ballista that you gave me? What is there
Could
anything
we
special there?
tie a chain to a thing
bolt?
and
Yeah, probably.
pin it
I
down?
think so.
That
Cables and bullets.
might be possible. I don't know.
We have
I
to
mean,
find
I
something
could
sturdy to
just
chain
wait.
it to.
I could just wait on the top of the tower with Rocky, and then I could shoot it because I can't do very much until I can punch it anyway.
This thing would be funny if like the you tied one end of a chain to the rock bone thing, and then another end to Rocky, and then you got it, and then Rocky just jumped and dragged it down with it.
I'd ride on Rocky's back for that whole thing. But no, maybe I should just wait on the
they
tower
will.
with the thing, and
They
then I'll
whatever
attach
you
the
guys want to
chains
do. If you want to
it.
have them have chains on javelins and try to pull it down, if you want to do
What
something
if
with
we
the rock
just-
bone, just let me know what you guys are thinking.
What if we put chains? I know the dragon's very strong, but I assume this Verdout is very sturdy and
Yes.
secure. So if you were to put one
And
end of the
in
chain,
fact, make.
wait, let me finish. With the immovable
Usually
rod,
it's the DM telling
I
people
know.
that.
but you put the immovable rod on one
Mhm.
end of the chain, and you attach the top of the chain to the arrow, and then you shoot the arrow into the dragon, and then the immovable rod's on the other end, so it can't pull out of it.
It would be able to
So
tear out eventually. It would just be like a fishing pole. Or,
Yeah,
you know.
but still.
Yes, that's one way. Yeah.
Or
Slow
we
it
can
down
just
a little
secure
bit.
it to the Verdout.
The Verdout is very strong, but it probably wouldn't be able to hold up
So
against
I
a
think,
dragon
why
yanking
don't
on it.
we-
Make a history check.
With my -1, sure. That's a 1. A mod 1.
It looks like a black rock that you're standing on.
I mean, it looks pretty tough to me.
Would anybody else like to make a history check on the Verdout?
I'm not there
Sure.
anymore.
You're flying up in the sky around it. You wouldn't be part of this conversation.
Nope.
Is that well? It's
I
caught.
know nothing.
It's caught between a 15 and a 7, so I'm just going for 1.
I rolled a 1.
Well, that's not much better.
I rolled bad.
Getting the
got a
bad rolls out of the way.
6.
I got all this lore and I can't share it with anybody.
Well, for one, I got
Mary,
caught.
do you know any history about this other than that it's Black Rock?
There's always.
No.
Oh.
Golrick, do you
Red-
know any history?
Darren, where's Darren? Does he know history?
Dwayne!
Dwayne, do you know anything about this?
He's not there. He's safe. I hope.
I'm sure that somebody in town will be able to tell you, but story time says we'll save that for later.
I'm going to say we leave the movable rod like somewhere, and then I just try to shoot
I
it.
gave her one. I gave her mine.
You guys have
so-
2 movable rods.
Well, he took one. So, Mary, may I have that movable rod
Perhaps you could
back? I have an
fasten
idea.
something out of the giant.
I have an idea.
Sure.
So I will need that back, or I will need you to follow my idea.
Here you go.
Okay.
Or you take
All right.
those stacks.
Anybody?
I'm gonna put the rod, then I guess.
So just
Ghost
so I
Stack
understand
has
how
no
all this is
plan.
going down, what is the plan exactly?
We're gonna try to bring the dragon down.
I'm
to
doing
the
this
ground.
out of character so I can fucking understand what's happening.
The plan is to get the dragon on the ground.
Yeah.
Or at
But
least
Okay.
how
low
we're
and
gonna do that,
stationary
we have
in
no
the
idea.
air.
You
Okay,
really can't
so-
prepare for a dragon.
So there are every
Yeah, it's
single
not
one
Skyrim where
of
they have the thing that like.
the 6 soldiers sent from Greyspine of Helm they all have javelins, so they would be able to throw javelins with chain and rope attached to them. Mary's men all have bow and arrows, swords.
We're trying to do, what's that story of the giant guy where everybody ties
Oh.
him down?
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of it.
Trying to do that, essentially.
Yeah.
Or
still
Skyrim with the castle that.
I need to know what you guys
captured.
are wanting
going to
everybody else
stand-
to do. That way I can.
Oh, I'm gonna stand. I assume everybody who's shooting at the dragon to try to chain it down is just gonna stand up there with me to fire on sight and see how it goes.
Do you want the people with the javelin on the ground, or do you want them up on the Verdount?
Ground.
On the ground, okay.
Okay, and then
the archers up top?
Archers up top.
Where
with
would
me.
you like? Mary will be up top.
Okay.
Where would you like Golrick?
I think
With his
they
men.
Down
With his
on
men
the
down
ground.
on the
be down
ground?
on the ground, but not too far away.
Golrick,
so that they can get in.
I'll be I'll try to put down some firepower, but I think I'll be just healing people as much as I can, really. So as of now, it is 7 people on the ground, and then we have 7 people up top,
With me.
8 including you. Where are you 3 planning
I'll
on
be
being?
on the ground.
I'm also,
So you'll be on the ground?
if I can I be like standing on my carpet so that at a
Sure.
moment's
Be on the
notice I
ground.
could.
Are you planning on being here or like up on the towers?
Probably on a tower because I feel like I have better coverage there in case it decides to go bleh.
I am going to do one thing before this all happens.
Mhm. And you guys still have
Involves
plenty
you.
of time.
I need to trade you.
For what?
I want your wand, and I want you to take this one.
Why?
Because I'm going to be in the air. This has a bigger this has a little bit longer range.
I'm kind of impartial to my wand.
Wait a minute, I'm sitting this one out. This is between you two.
This is my thought is we could both hit him with lightning bolt at the same time this way. You from your cowbell, me from the wand.
But I mean, you could still.
Are you
I
standing
mean,
by us?
I'm flying right outside the.
You could ride the broom with him.
true.
Good
I
cop,
like
bad
this
cop.
wand though.
You get it.
I'll
back.
give it back afterwards.
You're trying to swap the lightning bolt wand with magic,
Magic
missile?
missile.
Yeah.
It's up to you, buddies.
I don't know, and like I said, I kind of want to keep the wand though. I like having
You'll
that.
get it
You'll
back.
get it.
I know that I'll get it back. The problem is I want to use it for this
What
stuff.
would Leoward do you think?
Well, he's probably going to keep it.
He would keep it, I would think, but it depends if you think that Oscar's persuading you enough.
Yeah, you'd have to roll persuasion against me.
Persuasion against what?
Trying to
Persuasion?
persuade
No.
me to trade it.
So just
No.
you roll first.
Against
Persuasion probably
what?
against
Oh, you
insight
roll
to see
first.
if Oscar's trying to trick him would be my guess.
Wisdom saving throw.
Ugh.
Wisdom
Yeah.
saving throws what I was going
Do you
for.
want this?
Nah.
How close are you standing to Ghost Hack?
We're not together.
Okay.
We're not close enough.
Yeah, 9.
12.
You got a 7 persuasion. Just
Yeah, I have a 7 in persuasion.
You wouldn't have any reason
surprised
to.
that this
You
that's
really
right.
like this wand, but he's really not giving you any reason.
No.
Oscar really likes his wand too, is the thing.
So it'd still be up to you.
All right. I gotta pull up the stats for the other one.
you know, I never understood why
I'm assuming I don't have to attune to it, do I?
trading sticks.
No, both of those wands aren't attuned items.
Well, I knew the
In
other
my
one
game,
was.
at least.
I knew mine
Which gloves
was.
you
I
got
didn't know
on?
if his
Thunder
was or
and
not.
or thunder gloves or fire and ice?
Fire and ice.
Okay.
The only problem is one of my punches won't. Well, I mean, it just means it will take one damage, extra damage, with the ice glove. I assume.
Just like old times, eh?
Waiting.
You smell
We do
that?
that a
Just
lot. Oh wait, I'm up on the thing.
cold nip in the air. Which really reminds
Shall
me
we?
how much I hate it. Hopefully we'll be warming up soon.
Maybe just start doing push-ups. Just start doing.
Oh, I can keep doing
Do you want
this,
to
I
get
guess.
beat again? Because I know I can do way more than you can.
You're on.
Athletics check. Oof.
17.
He got a 7. You kick his ass.
249. 250. Not 200. Yeah. You know what?
If we make it through this, doing that shit again.
Of course. You forgot to take your shield off.
Did you guys see that? He was cheating. He'll shout up at you.
At what? None of us were paying attention. We're looking for a
Make a
dragon.
perception check. Leeward, are you up there next to Navarre?
Well, no, 9.
I'm just. Well, I was up next to Oscar, wherever Oscar was.
I'm sorry, 15.
They were in the tower, and I was.
15.
15.
Where you had to come
While
back at
you're
some point to
vigilantly
turn the
looking
walls.
off
you in the
at
tower?
these spires,
Yeah, well, I was with
scanning
everybody
the
else,
sky
yeah.
for any movement,
Okay,
you
well,
did
I didn't
hear.
know if you're. I didn't know
I
if you
flew
flew
next.
back.
I flew next to the. Yeah, and then I went out.
Okay.
And you look down and you see Ghost Stock handily beating Golrick at.
If you say
Push-ups.
so.
She said so.
Really, you should just.
And my men, they all say so.
You know what?
So-
Better luck next time.
We
And it'll ping, flick you on the helmet.
Where's Leeward?
he's up in the tower with you.
So
Okay.
you're up on the tower with Mary.
Yep.
Up on one of the towers? Or
Yes, because I think I'll have
up
better
on one of the
coverage.
towers. And in the middle of this tower, there's that spire that will be lit whenever to warn the town.
I can literally do that. I can light it. So.
You're
That's my
where?
own.
Flying up around the sky, just kind of surveying everything. Leeward, where are you?
I'm probably going to head down onto the ground with Ghost Stock.
Okay.
I will fly and figure out when we're going to prepare with the feast.
We should probably do that now.
Takes half an hour to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should do that now. How long does it last?
8 hours.
Yeah, we should do that now.
It's pushing about, I'd say around 11 o'clock right now.
We should do
Amount
that
of time
now.
you
We
guys
should do
woke
that
up,
now.
got everything all good going. So you guys begin the feast. The feast, I believe,
10 people.
10 people. So we have, I'm going to write this down so I remember. We've got Ghostack, Leeward, Shanae, Oscar the Grouch. Who else would you want to eat it? Mary?
Ulrich.
Ulrich.
And as many of his crew as we can fit.
So you have 4 more.
It
So
might
there
help
are
to have some of those guys up there get some.
there
if they're
are
going to be.
there
trying
are
to-
6 archers up here. Mary's men. Mary's in the middle with
Do
the
2 and 2.
Or
crossbow.
whoever's going to be throwing these javelins,
They're all down on the bottom.
they're going to need some.
Only 4 of them will get it though.
Okay.
There are 2 what you know to be paladins, and then the other 4 just look like highly trained fighters.
And the 2 paladins definitely.
Okay. And then you've got 2 more. So at the moment, Nivara,
up on either which spire would you? It doesn't matter, but
Right.
you'd be up on this spire. You're right. Mm-hmm. You got 6 archers along here. Mary's in the middle. Ghost Axe down on the ground with Golric and his 6 men. Leeward is down there with them.
I say the other 2 javelin
Oscar is.
Well, there's 6 javelin throwers in total.
Well, the 2 paladins that are throwing the javelins, 2 more javelin throwers.
It's fine with me.
So just 2 of the fighters. I'm partying a lot.
That's what we get
That
for
was
eating
the
Taco
chair,
Bell.
right?
So before you guys really get started,
Those cold
Everybody
tacos
meets-
really get to you.
everybody meets on the opposite
was
side of the
cold.
wall. You lay out. Who has the tablecloth?
It's in the bag of holding.
I thought the color changing one.
No,
Oh.
this is the
The-
Table Heroes Feast.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Oh yeah, it'll be in the bag of holding. I have the bag of holding. So,
So you pull it out, and it's rolled up really nice and neat. As you flick it open, it goes out about 12 feet. Opens up just a little bit more. It's a plaid, kind of bluish green tablecloth. And on top of it, it's just so light when you were holding it. All of a sudden, just these platters of ham and apples, fruit, just fully cooked salmon on there. Just any kind of food that you would ever want. There's fresh greens, ham, steak, just anything, fully cooked chickens, anything you would ever want to eat.
Holy crap.
There's bread,
we need to get more of these.
breadsticks,
Where did we even get this one?
I don't remember.
all kinds of.
Buzz.
What was that?
Bees.
Loud.
That would be an alarm I set for a nap yesterday.
Oops. Hell of a nap. It's going off now.
Well, I started it at 5:30.
So do you guys all dig in?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Very, very good food. Probably the best food you've ever had. There are plenty of vegetarian options, don't you worry.
I assumed when I heard fruit and greens.
Mhm.
What's this spongy stuff?
That's, I don't know.
Angel food.
Tastes like nothing. Tastes
We try.
It's that little goop stuff that they have at like Mexican restaurants that they put
kind
little
of makes a
toothpick
noise
flags
when
in.
you bite into it. It's like tofu.
You're talking about the sweet corn stuff?
Yeah.
That stuff tastes good.
It does.
12 people can partake in Heroes Feast.
Ah.
Good thing you said that. So do you want the other 2 fighters?
Yeah. Because I remember there was other benefits, and I was just looking that up real quick.
So, as you guys all eat, you laid it out. You go ahead and roll the 2d10 to see how many extra hit points everybody gets.
There's one. There's
And the benefits last for 24 hours.
24 hours, great.
2. So I got 10 and a 6.
So everybody gets 16. Your max hit points go up 16 for 24 hours. So that means if you get healed, you can go up 16. For that app, Nikki doesn't have anything, so I just wrote it down whenever ours did that.
Okay. So I just have 16 extra hit points for the moment?
For the next 24 hours
okay.
until the next day at noon. What?
Nothing.
So you guys all get 16 extra hit points for 24 hours.
Yeah.
You
This is
are
what it feels like
resistant
DnD.
to cold damage. And you are also immune to fear.
Sweet.
Handy.
And then are we also getting the wisdom save as an advantage?
Is that every wisdom save?
Makes all wisdom saving throws with advantage.
Are you immune to fear with it?
immune to poison and being frightened, and
This one's different though.
I'm
It's,
just going with what the
resistant
original. I'm just saying what the
to- yeah.
original one is. The original one is immune to poison and being frightened and makes all wisdom saving throws with advantage. So just making sure that was...
Yeah, the wisdom, that's all the same.
And
the immune to fear is the same, but it's resistance to cold.
So not immune to poison.
Nope.
Okay.
Instead of it being a hero's feast, it was a hero's picnic. Make a perception check, everybody, as you finish up your meal.
16.
Oh gosh.
20.
You know, my
20?
perception has been like it should.
23.
With one eyeball.
23?
3.
What did you get, Nikki?
16.
Anybody that got above a 15, everybody else is just really good food.
Oh,
You'll notice,
You tried the cornbread?
just like any typical picnic, you look down and you see a line of ants bringing just crumbs off. And it's the funniest thing, right once they get to the edge, the food just disappears out of their little hands, and then they come back and get more.
Do you see this?
It's just like a
I'm
line.
gonna
just
give
get a
them like
line of
an
ants.
actual piece of food from my pouch that
Okay.
they can take.
Yep, and they do. But there's just something about the magical quantity of
Gross.
the
Dak.
food everybody
It's gross.
is partaking of that nobody else can have the food.
Yeah, I'll just give them like one of my
Never
rations.
mind. I'm going.
It's okay.
No, nah, keep no.
So that was fucking good.
Oh.
All right, men. Let's get to place. Just remember, we might be tying this dragon down, but just like Golrick always says, I don't get tied down.
That's right.
I heard that phrase before, but it
Who'd you hear it
sounds a little
from?
slightly different.
Who'd you hear it from?
Before...
Are you taking my lines from me?
No.
It's
Maybe.
Yeah.
More of a family saying, I guess.
As they're
Granddad always did say it, remember?
As they're arguing about whose line it is...
Whose line is it anyway?
Yeah. I'm going to go to the fly up to the tower that
So anyway.
their not people aren't in and commune with my patron real quick.
Okay.
I will be there shortly. I have a job to do.
Do you need any help?
You're not there.
Oh, I thought you were talking. No, I thought you were saying that as you were
No.
leaving. Okay, never mind.
That's what I'm
Does
saying to my
anybody
patron.
Okay.
want Long Strider for an extra 10 feet of movement? It lasts for an hour.
I could use it.
25
Yeah.
feet, mister.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
would probably
I could
need
go
it more.
35.
You got little stewy legs.
I could go 30.
yeah, well, because I could do that. It'll last for an hour.
It's
but,
not concentration, is it?
No, it's just it's a transmutation spell. So it's just I just go boop.
Dwarfs are very fast sprinters.
Well, but
Very
Well,
fast
yeah.
sprinters.
Once can my trigger just be once the nearest tower lights up, so I can just slap him.
You can just, you'd have to do it to him and then run all the way back up to the top. That's the only thing. You're on your carpet though, so you can just,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine, that's fine.
Okay.
So you're down on the ground with him
Yes.
at the time being, okay. Also, who's, so you went up to the top. Has anybody else gone up to the actual top of the tower? On the
I mean, I've been
wall?
in there because I'm gonna have to go light the thing.
So, you look down on the ground, and there's always just a thin layer of snow and just little snow droplets coming down. It's not anything to make like a blizzard, but it just always seems
Nothing
to perpetually
like that cloud
be.
storm I was in last night.
It always seems to be perpetually snowing here. But you notice that on the Verdout,
So it's Amberino.
as the snow hits, it just a little bit of snow is kind of bunched up against the side, but the snow's not really
Hope we
sticking.
survive this so we can hear tales of.
When
what
I touch
all
it,
this
is it warm?
means.
It's a little bit warm.
Is that why the ants are okay?
I lean up against
You
it.
don't know.
I'll
And I
ask
stay
later.
It's a little bit warm. It's not warm by any means, but warm compared to the air. It's like if you stick your hand in the freezer and then stick it in the fridge. It's warmer, but it's not.
Still not warm.
Yeah, temperature is different. But
cool.
Literally.
Ha ha ha.
Wait, doing? Playing with the rock.
Oh.
Waiting.
Right, so, you fellas good to go out there? We're probably gonna lock down the door once you're out.
I go out and I prepare.
So as you guys go out, the huge doors behind you, and you hear
Giant.
from the inside. You guys can see they're just barricading the doors.
I got the cowbell in one hand. And I'm
You guys
twirling
definitely have the ballsiest job out there.
I'm twirling the wand of magic missiles in my hand.
I'm just
Men, limber up.
meditating on my carpet right next to Ghost Stack.
All right, so
I'm gonna get my pin sword ready too.
Mary will look around. She'll see all of her men
Should I
lined
do a
up.
William Wallace moment.
She'll look up at you. Are you ready?
I'm technically on the ground.
You're on the ground?
Because I've got to touch him and then fly up, remember?
I didn't remember. Are you ready?
Yes!
Men, are you ready? They'll all do kind of a battle cheer.
I take the pin sword out.
Stack is
On my signal,
ready.
we bring this son of a bitch down. And then it's pretty quiet. Everybody's just waiting for any semblance of battle. What were you doing, Leoward?
I was gonna kind of twirl the pin sword around a little bit and then flick it open. The stabby, thrust, poke, and jabby.
So you guys watch Leeward, and he has a pen in his hands, and your immediate thought is, oh god, he's writing a song right now. And all of a sudden, sword
he's
shoots
using
out of it.
that.
Just in case I need it.
So, it's pretty quiet.
I'm
You guys wait.
hovering near Ghost Stack whenever he moves.
A moment passes.
You want a high five or something?
No, I can make you faster. I'm just waiting to do it.
A second moment passes.
Does it
The
make you
third moment.
uncomfortable?
Stop touching me.
I'm
not touching you.
Yet.
I'm not touching you.
touching
Stop
you.
touching me.
A fourth moment passes.
So many moments.
Roughly, you guys wait there what seems like 5 minutes, 15 minutes, an hour.
I'm really glad I didn't cast it then.
2 hours go by. Everybody make a perception check for me.
It's a dragon taking a nap.
That'd be my luck.
You know, these have been really good for me this whole game. So I'm
Perception
sure.
checks have been terrible.
Hey, I'm gonna keep with that one.
This one's gonna be a natural
20?
20.
Close?
Hey, not bad. 16.
I got a 16.
8.
It's still enough. You're up high, so I'll give you advantage on it. No, wait, you're not up high. You're
No,
on the ground.
I'm too
Oh, I have
focused
advantage on
on
that? I'm kidding.
You can get anything above a 20. Go for it. Off in the distance,
As long
through
as somebody
the
tells
through
me
the
I'm
steady
there.
snow, you see very faint light. And another, a little bit closer.
Oh,
Closer.
shit.
You don't see this.
Is anybody
Closer.
telling me so that
Oh,
I
I'm gonna-
can...
Do I see it?
I'm gonna shoot an Eldritch Blast.
Do you want me to touch you?
Who are you shooting an Eldritch Blast at?
Just
Good.
this guy.
You
Okay.
have
Oh, it's like a
long
flame.
sure now.
I just chugged a Red Bull.
I'm
So
going to
as
fly up.
Oscar shoots an
Jesus
Eldritch
Christ,
Blast
you're
into
fast.
the
I'm flying-
sky,
I'm flying
so you
back
touch
up.
Ghostak,
Yeah.
you fly up there.
Do you want
Never
me to
seen you
light
run
the
so
thing?
fast in my life.
Just running in circles.
Yeah, you
Just
can
running
light
around
the
me.
thing.
Same.
Do you fly to the other one and light it?
Snow cloud.
There's 2 spires.
Stop. And I.
Yeah, I'll
So
fly
you
to the other one
light
first,
it.
and then, yeah.
Light it.
Oh, I did that. I could have just done dancing lights.
Oh, well.
Too late.
And then I'm
The
just
4
gonna...
fighters will all get into a line with their shields. Both paladins on the side flanking.
How dark is it right now?
It's 11 o'clock, so
Well, it's like, well, almost noon.
yeah, noon. Well, probably 1 o'clock now.
I forgot that.
Grumbar
Still-
stands right in the middle of them. You fill in on his left side, leaving a slot open for you, Leeward, in this sort of wedge-like formation that they've formed. All of them with javelins at the ready.
Alright, I gotta fall in the line with the pin sword and the cowboy in one hand.
All the archers up top, very tense. Have their bows drawn, not quite pulled all the way back, but just ready. Fires have been lit for a minute, 2 minutes.
I also have to staff the
3 minutes.
back.
Eerily quiet. You hear the wind.
Trying to make that too loud.
Not too loud to me.
Oh, it's just the microphones.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
That was so funny. The little baby cat just ran by whenever I did that.
Poor baby.
You hear a deafening roar that you've heard once before. Twice before.
What is? I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Ready
ghost time.
Everybody
your-
tenses up.
Ready to
Ready
go
your
into this.
arrows.
300 yards out, you see break over the skyline.
I am gonna say that.
Through the
Ready
clouds.
your arrows. Right? You know, they don't have to like full draw yet, but
As it crests up, it is now gaining as it pops out of the just the
Skyline?
blurred skyline full of snow. As it gets closer, you can see horizon. Yeah, enormous white dragon barreling right towards you. Fire! Screams Mary.
am I firing?
And with that, we will end the session.
Oh.
Pick up next time.
Oh.
Ah. Smart.
Well, shit. I was so prepared. I was like, yes.
I was getting ready to roll initiative.
It's late.
This
It's 8
battle's
o'clock
gonna
already.
Go a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only 8 o'clock.
Only.
Yeah, but he's
That's
got
3
a
hours.
party.
But I thought, I guess we got the burger stand, yeah.
A fight where I'm having to keep track of like 14 NPCs
Yeah, it's gonna take a
is
while.
gonna take a bit.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while.
Mm-hmm.
Will it?
So,
Suspense.
You could give those guys all individual HP, but also bunch them together like a swarm.
that's what I'm going to do. That's what I do with pretty much any of my enemies that all have the same HP and stats, and just have them go on the same turn. It's so much
What I do
easier.
a lot. I didn't do it with the werewolves because that's all it was werewolves.
Well, did everybody have fun? I know that was kind of a roleplay heavy.
No.
Everybody get
I'm fine
ready.
with it.
Is that alright?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't be the first time I've done roleplay.
So,
I don't even know what that is. What do you mean?
alright, so, just so I get it right,
We've never
Naivara,
done that in your
you are
games.
under the effect of Longstrider.
I almost. It's been
Yes,
more
keep
roleplay
that in
than-
mind. You
Yes.
got Longstrider.
Longstrider.
You are under the effect of Longstrider. Where are you at?
Monster.
Like hovering above this spire here?
Yeah.
Okay.
On the opposite side.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully I roll good because it sounds like I'm gonna have to fire right away.
Are you shooting the ballista?
Yeah.
I thought you gave that to Mary.
No, we decided to give it to me. Yeah.
I
That's
thought
why
that
I
was
was
just
up
the
there.
rod holding.
That was the immovable rod.
That's what I meant.
I took it back.
You took the rod
Remember?
back. You
Yes.
didn't take the ballista back.
But yeah,
I
that
don't
was the
remember
whole
you
point of me taking the rod. No, I completely explained that. You can watch the tape.
So you have the ballista?
Yes, because the whole point was I was gonna put the thing in, and then, you know,
I don't
the
remember
chain
this at all.
stays
What's the
there
point in you having the magic carpet then if you're just going to be on the ballista the whole
so
time?
that I'm ready. I'm not gonna be on the ballista the whole time. I'm gonna do that one shot.
Okay, that's fine. I just don't think that was explained.
Yeah, I honestly don't.
No, the whole
You got
point was,
the
why would
rod
I have
back.
taken the rod?
Because you thought that Mary could just stand there and do it?
That was the way I thought you were
Oh,
explaining
well,
it.
that is not
That's
what I
fine, though.
explained.
So,
Because the whole point was to put the rod into something solid so that the dragon, when you put the rod, you activate the rod, you put one end of the chain through the ballista on the rod, and then you shoot the ballista into the dragon so it's attached to the immovable rod.
so the rod doesn't have to go inside of anything.
No.
The rod.
You have the rod in one end,
So
and then you shoot
the chain
through the
is
ballista.
attached to the ballista.
Yes.
The bolt.
Yes.
And the other end's attached to the
Okay,
rod.
I get it.
Rod.
I get it.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine.
Just
I mean, Mary can do that. The only reason I was is I thought I'd have better odds than she would.
She, metagaming here, has a +4 in strength and dex. So I think that you would actually still be better.
Yeah, my dex is better than
it's
hers. My
so on
strength
an
is the
attack
same.
there,
Uh-huh.
you roll a d20.
I would have +10.
You guys are proficient in it too.
Yeah. So I would have a plus.
Like 14.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I would have a +13. Because my proficiency is 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, my whole idea was just
Okay,
to
I
only
didn't get
have
that,
me.
but that's fine.
Because otherwise I would have just been out there.
You just remember that you.
But
have
that's why,
silver
and
food
that's
and
also
don't
why I
forget.
wanted to stand on the
I
carpet,
would
so immediately after I shoot, I can follow
See
through
if I
and help.
Takes an
with
action
something.
to reload.
I know,
That's why she's
but
only
that's
gonna shoot
why
once.
I'm only going to shoot it once.
Not bad.
Did you want to instruct any of Mary's men to reload and then have her shoot it after
Yeah, that
you
was the
shoot
point.
it?
Is that after I was done, Mary could do whatever she wanted with it.
I didn't.
We missed that part.
Yes, we missed all of
I
that.
caught the arrow.
Well, there-
I caught
there
the
was
bolt
a
in the
lot of-
chain.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was coming from the ballista.
I didn't either.
I
So-
apparently did not. Explain
Okay,
it
what
well.
is happening?
Nope, we know what's happening. She's gonna fire the first bolt from the ballista, and we're gonna wait for that dragon to be on the ground and kill it.
Everybody on the ground though also has javelins with chains attached to them to also help. So
Yes.
at most you'll be able to get like 7 chains in this thing and pull it down to the ground. Is that what's?
Hopefully.
Yes.
And if you want, you could also get that javelin in it, take that rod, and bring it to the ground.
You have your own rod of holding too. Or
Well,
one
I'm
more
not going to be attacked. I'm going to try to shove this thing in it somehow.
Yeah. No, that was always the point. Is that you put,
Okay.
See how I'm
put
going
the
to do
chain.
it.
I
to
get
the
that
weapon.
part.
Its mouth or something.
I get that part, but I
You're like
thought that you
Thor-
guys.
yeah, Thor
last I heard, you guys
Ragnarok.
outsourced the
I'm just
the
gonna get
ballista to
swallowed
Mary.
and then-
That's the last that I heard
Yes,
of
but that's why I was saying then I'm
Just
going
die.
to do it. That give me the rod.
it. Okay.
Then
That
again,
was, that,
so-
that was the
You can get
point
me
of
out
that
of
whole
there.
exchange.
You just missed part of that.
Yes, we missed that
There's
entirely.
probably
I don't
too
know
much
how I
going
would-
So
on.
the ballista
I don't
is
know if
up
I'm-
here,
Yes, with
I'd
me.
have to.
and Mary's up there with you.
Yes, so
Okay.
that she
I don't
or
know, does a
whoever
plus
she
one
deems
sword
acceptable can
to cut
take
through
care of
dragon
reloading
scales?
and doing all that stuff.
So she will have a guy up
I
there.
could be
So
so
right
much
once
better
you're
than
done,
her.
she can man it,
Yes.
and the
I
other
gotta ring
person
up the
will load it
ring.
as their
Yes.
action. Okay.
Oh God.
And I could.
That's the only reason I stayed up
Inside.
there. Otherwise, I would have just been.
True. It's
focused
probably. I
around
would
with
assume a
All-Star
dragon
or
would be
something.
weaker from the
Okay,
inside
that makes
out
sense.
than from the outside.
But
makes
I
sense.
have a little bit better
And
chance.
hope maybe
That's
I
not
can
bad.
just go down its
Plus,
track.
I
good.
have things like inspiration that I can use if I don't roll well.
Did you inspire anybody before this all started, Mister?
Use that.
I
when
was
we-
waiting
when you
until
Oh,
we
I
got
could,
ready
yeah.
to go because it doesn't only
We've
last
only
for.
used-
I guess there's a bunch of
10 minutes,
spells that I can cast
Yeah, we
before
still do it.
everybody.
This is
Yeah,
that's what
Before
we
the
have
battle
left.
starts.
because I just
but we'll
figured
see.
like the chain that I
Like
could
bless.
put
I will
there
give
would
you
be
guys-
bigger.
Yeah, probably.
I will
not.
give you guys one
Potentially.
round to cast whatever spell you would want. Just one, though.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't think.
I mean, I got to use
cast
them
And
all.
we
Dragon,
will
so-
figure that out next time so we don't
Yeah.
have to remember everything. You cast your spell
Or
already.
Hunter's Mark.
I'm good.
Hunter's Mark could be good.
Mine was just a touch spell.
Just in case somebody.
I can only have one concentration spell, and I don't want to use it on Bless.
Alright, so just so I know, I'm going to go over this one more time. Guys on the ground, all throwing javelin. All 6 of them.
With chains.
Golrick is on healing duty. Once somebody needs it.
Where's our cleric friend? Is he out here helping us?
He's watching our bird.
Oh.
I'm basically.
You guys
People.
You guys can keep bringing Darren with you. I'll just tell you he's not a high level, so.
Well, it's probably gonna be me and you said it was Golrick. Probably me and Golrick doing a lot of healing.
GOLRIK
better.
if you need to spell it.
I'll give Darren the rod of
Darren's with the
immovable
bird.
rod.
Darren is with the bird.
I know. We'll go grab him.
We don't have time to go grab it.
We'll put the.
Hold on!
We'll go get him. We'll give him the movable rod. Let him get swallowed, and he can turn it on by
No,
himself.
not Darren. We need to leave Darren at our
You know
house
Dimension Door?
to mine things
Do you
there.
You know Dimension Door?
No. I wish I did. I don't have.
I don't know, but if
have
I
it
get
yet.
say you
inside
guys
this
could pull,
dragon, my Ring of the Ram is going to be marvelous. Gonna really clear out his system.
These people look so happy to be where they're at.
Colon blow.
Did somebody post pictures?
That's from KS&T.
Why would you
Douche.
post those?
It's from the concert we had Thursday.
I know, but I'm just saying,
Oh my
like,
gosh.
Why would you
going
post
through
people
pictures.
who doesn't look happy?
Yeah.
I think we've been doing more roleplay than combat in my other campaign, man.
Which one?
Sometimes it feels like we've done more.
Furries.
I'm fine with
Oh, the
roleplay.
furries and
It's
friends?
fun.
It's a lot of fun.
Stretchy Peggy.
We've got good characters in that. I like it a lot. So, thank you all for watching,
Oh yeah, we're still streaming.
Yeah, we're still streaming. I was
hearing
waiting
us
until the
argue
signal
over the
cleared.
logistics of this
It
fight.
happens a lot.
So, that's
I was-
all. That's good. Please remind me if I forget something next time about what one of the NPCs is supposed to do. Cause
Okay.
I should remember. Are we playing next weekend?
what do we have next
I
what
have
is
hockey
next weekend?
again.
I have a
weekend?
4-day weekend.
We've got the night rest game.
That's Saturday. I mean, potentially we could play after that. It just depends on how long it takes.
I'd rather not put you guys through that much D&D in one day.
Uh,
Regardless of how long that other game is.
well, it
you
sounds
don't
like
like
we're
us
not
that much?
eating.
I'm
I'm
just
not
kidding.
going to dinner
When
with
I played
Grandpa
last time, that
anymore
game, it was
'cause
like
I think
12
Grandma's going
hours.
to the hospital. or
12
something,
hours of
so.
D&D?
Yeah.
In one
But even
hour?
then, we
Yeah.
could do it
How does that even
before or
work?
after.
It was terrible.
That's
So it
how
works.
it terribly was.
How does that even work?
It's a long session.
We will
Whose session was that?
not get into
Not
it.
on the stream.
Okay. Well, anyway.
See you guys next time.
Oh wait.
Bye.
Extra life.
Extra life!
Show
donate.
that.
Yes.
Pick up
Show
that.
some love to
If
the
y'all
lives.
want to donate to
There
that
we go.
before next time.
There we go. Yep. It's $1 for a reroll and $20 for an auto crit.
We might need it for the dragon, guys.
Yes.
Make sure we live.
Hopefully.
What was it?
What?
Donate.
Well, thank you for
50
watching,
bucks,
everybody.
And the DM gets a
Say it, Rob.
Oh, the cream pie.
John, are you ready?
What?
Dungeon Master
I'm
gets
ready
a
to turn it off.
Yes, I'm ready.
Peace.